Good evening everyone and welcome to tonight's live stream. Apologies for the late start again. As always, so a few technical difficulties. We'll turn the music down so you can actually hear me over the top of that. So hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're all having a great week so far. Unfortunately I forgot to set my webcam up again. I'm just going to try it, but I think the green screen may be a bit messed up. Bear with me 2 seconds, see what it looks like. Oh, actually it doesn't look too bad. Oh, there we go. So it's good to see everybody again and I hope you're all doing well. So tonight we're being joined by Stevie, who just about managed to get on with his power cut. So how are you doing, Stevie?
You at all for Friday?
Yeah, well, it's good to have you on again and hope you're doing well. We've also got Storm again. How are you?
Hello there. I'm doing all good. It's cold here.
Cold. You might need to speak up a bit. You're a bit quiet.
Okay, is this better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah, your temperature's plummeting now.
Yeah.
Right. So what the plan is, we're going to do silage, grass to start with. So we've also got Big T Farmer, most of you might recognise from the chat. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
Thank you. I'm very well.
Good, good. So yeah, we've got an extra pair of hands this evening so we can get a little bit more done. So Stevie started the mowing on our grass field, and then Big T Farmer's going to start collecting it up and put it into one of the bunker silos here for the cows. And then the plan is to switch these fields over, so we'll switch the grass field into this one because this one is predominantly silty clay. So it doesn't get the best yield for harvesting crops, so we'll switch this over to grass. So we do need to get some lime on there, and I think we do need to also resoil sample it before we do that. So that's the kind of plan. Then we'll skip through to July and then we should have our canola ready to harvest, so we can have a go at doing that as well. So I'm getting really bad frame rate issues now.
Yeah, might be because I bought the soil sampler.
No, it's just generally with farms in the last week since I updated my NVIDIA drivers. It's like I'm still getting high 50s, but I've gone from getting a solid 60 FPS to like stuttering between like 55-60.
Do you know how to put down the third axle on the TLX?
I can't remember.
Okay then.
No idea.
Then I'll remove it since it's floating about and it looks weird.
Alright, so just catch up. So we've got James Hudson saying hi, hey to you, welcome to the stream. Herman saying hi as well, hey to you. Big T Farms in the chat saying hi everyone. And Tafon saying hello, hey to you. Charlie Boy is in the chat as well saying hi, hope you're doing well. Matt's in the chat saying hi Sim, hey to you. And Giuseppe Stefan Easy saying ciao Sim, hey to you and welcome to the stream. Henrik saying hello as well, and TC Agri also in the chat again saying hello, good to see you again and hope you're doing well. So I don't know what we're going to do at the moment.
You can start plowing the barley field.
Does it need ploughing? Do we need to plough it?
Don't know. I'm on my way with the soil sampler and the new
We do
truck.
need... Well, if you start soil sampling, I'll get ready to start spreading lime. Get the pH value set.
Yeah, I bought the 260 thingamajigger, the big one.
Yeah. Let's get into reverse. Oh, my steering wheel's actually working for a change. Oh, I've just crashed into the baler.
I forgot. Maybe should I use the additive to the grass?
You can do. There is some in the back of the Kubota.
We threw it out, but I can go get it.
Oh.
Yeah, Stevie threw it out.
Yeah, it's at my house.
I thought every week I've seen it in the back of there, and then the one week I actually mention it, it's not in there anymore.
Yeah, he threw it out last week because he rolled it.
Ah,
Yeah, exactly what I was about to say, Storm. I kind of rolled over it and I said, no, there's too much weight in this, take it out.
Well, it was the leg spike though, to be honest.
no worries. Aramo 1026 saying hello, Sim, hey to you. Svante saying hello, hey to you as well. We've got John saying evening, Sim. Are you doing well? I'm doing very well, thank you. Hope you are too. And welcome to the stream. DM Fine saying hello, Sim. I'm back. Welcome back. We literally only just started, so you haven't missed anything, to be honest. So I was unfortunately a little bit late starting again. Do we have any lime in the silos at the main farm?
Don't you Hey, take which lime spread are you taking? The dual axle or the single axle one?
The dual axle.
The single axle is bigger, but it runs out quicker too.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's got the wider spread, but it doesn't last as long. Just try and work out now how to open the core. There we go.
There's a new big lorry.
There's lime in there, so we're fine. Lorenzo saying, hey there, good evening. For what it's worth, the date at the top right shows November. Oh, never noticed that. That's strange.
I know that you're an hour behind us, but I didn't know that you were a month ahead of us.
I don't think I can actually change that.
It's your PC that probably says that you're in November.
No, my PC is showing the 19th of October. That's weird. I'm a man of the future. I'll just set the additional game settings to current date hour long, and so no idea. My PC is definitely showing the October, so no idea why that's showing the November. Strange one. Well, that's why I'm having so many issues, because I'm technically, it's not happening yet.
You were a time traveler.
Yeah, I do need to try and find out why though I'm getting bad frame rate issues now.
Yeah, I'm better than I had before.
I'll say since I did the last update, I'm now getting 100% GPU usage, which I wasn't getting before. I don't know why it's spiking. I've also got, if it's running now, this QML renderer exe that started running, which takes up some of the GPU, which I don't know what that is. And also this one that's now running, which again I've no idea, but they're taking like 15-20% of the GPU, and I have no idea what they are. Anybody know, then let me know in the chat. Really appreciate that. Kyle saying, hey Sim, how are you doing? Everything going well? Everything's going reasonably well this evening. A few technical difficulties again, not too bad. Thank you.
Do you want to soil sample it before you start with the lime?
Yeah, I thought you was gonna.
Yeah, I'm just bringing this over to the field so they can fill up on.
Where is the soil sampler?
It's.
Did you buy a new one yet?
Yeah, it's in front of the. Well, it's basically where the other one was.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where was
It's in the middle of the yard.
Can't
Here,
see
Big
it.
T.
Oh, I can see it now. Alright, I'll get the little mass sieve. We'll drop the sprayer off. Switch to wheel. Expert Truck saying big like for content. Thank you for that and welcome to the stream. Lorenzo saying, so in a few days you will have the Platinum Edition already.
No, he
Thank you,
has it
Sean.
already. It's the 15th.
Yeah, the 15th. Yeah, I'd have had it for 4 days by now. I don't think that works like it does on Xbox, where you can change your region to get access to games a little bit earlier.
Nope, because they release it at midnight my time, so.
Yeah, they don't do like a global release. I've done that a few times on my Xbox, switched it to New Zealand region so I could play a game like a few hours earlier. And the last one I did it on was Forza Horizon. The last Forza Horizon that came out. Ooh, which size soil sampler did you go for? The biggest one.
260. It said if you push 9 and see how big of the map it takes.
Wow, I think it'll do the whole field and the field next to it in one.
Perfect. It's still a bit small for my liking, but perfect.
Yeah, it's literally going to do both of these fields in one sample, and then part of the grass field probably.
Perfect. I didn't think it was gonna be that big though, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, it literally covers both of these fields up here. If I can remember how to... there we go. I can never remember the buttons for this side panel. OxyDNA saying hi, hey to you, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Ramo saying hope they aren't bit miners. I know bit mining's dead anymore.
See, did you take
Saying I
the
like
soil
your No
sample?
Man's Land videos, thank you for that.
Don't think you took a sample.
What's that?
I don't think you took a sample.
Did it not? Oh no, it just lowered it. No. Jesus, that was quick. I didn't know it had increased speed as well. It's like rapid.
Very nice.
It's like literally just bump doing.
Oh wow, it didn't even take a little bit of the grass field. It took
Quite a bit.
half of the grass field.
That's a
Decently sized one.
100 euros to do 2 entire fields. Not too bad.
Yeah, we're probably gonna want to do the rest of the fields too, but I can do that if you want.
Yeah, I'll leave that on the back of here.
Yeah, that can be our designated soil sampling tractor.
Well, we've got that, and well, it's the smallest tractor, so it's perfect for light work like that, rather than putting hours onto bigger stuff.
Yeah, Stevie's using mine at the moment, but I'll grab the JCB and help you with.
Yeah, big T's using my Fent, I know. So I said it'd be nice on his first day he can have my tractor.
Well, we've got enough money
Thank
for
you.
a few tractors.
How do I
Yeah,
turn
I
this on now?
I spent money on a new lorry too.
There we go. That's one thing I hate about this side panel is some of the buttons are so sensitive, like you double click them so easy. Steve is here, yeah, Steve is over in the mower, or Deserian doing the mowing. So he's just over there. So we got the 4 of us this evening. As I will try and get some more people on as we progress and get more stuff to do. I will actually speed up time just a little bit, but not too much. Just put it on
speed
times
it up.
3 for a bit.
Yeah, I'm on my way with the lime, with this lime wagon too.
Yeah,
So
it won't take long to do this. I imagine we're going to have to do the canola field as well before we replant that.
yeah, I think we should just do all the fields.
What's the width of your grass cutter, Steven?
12.3.
Thank you.
Cool. Is he? Yeah, Steve is a YouTuber. Yeah, Stevie's got his own channel, Stevie 4K Gaming. There is a link in the video description down below. Do you do videos as well, Big T Farmer?
Yeah, some videos. I've done some time lapses on only on PS4, so very low quality. But I've done some minor live streams the last couple of weeks to learn the PC playing on Farming Simulator.
Nice. Storm doesn't do any. He hasn't got the time, have you?
Nope, I'm just here. Got no time.
So my steering wheel's working. It's got a massive dead zone.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Did your farming simulator update?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, no, me neither, but mine updates sometimes without me knowing.
Yeah, mine automatically updates, and half the time, because I've got it set to high priority, as soon as I start Steam up, it usually just updates. Because my internet's quite fast, it does it so quick I don't even realise it's actually updated half the time. But I'm not aware of an update recently, anyway.
I nearly need to fill already.
I imagine we'll have one before the Platinum expansion comes out.
I hope they don't fix the BGA though.
Yeah, I think that'll be a separate one. I'm surprised it's taken Creative Mesh so long to get an update out for that. So I presume they must be working on quite a few bug fixes to try and get everything done in one patch rather than do multiple patches for it. Because I know there's a few issues with some of the hoses disconnecting too easy and a few other bits and pieces.
I know that there's one bug and don't know which processor it is. But if you try to place that down without having like the center on, it bugs your whole game.
Yeah.
But I'll send money to them to not fix the BGA.
Yeah,
I'll pay them.
just turn off auto update for that mod.
Yeah.
Don't update it. So I hope everyone is having a great week, and let me know what you're up to this evening. Are you playing on FS yourself at the same time, watching the stream? If you are, then let me know what map you're playing on. And I've said I'm still looking for a new map to follow No Man's Land. I've looked at a few, and I'm really struggling to find one I really like the look of. Because I don't want to start off with forestry. I want to start off with no land equipment and do contracts to earn a bit of money. So same as what I did on Ravensburg, but I'm struggling to find a map I like the look of that's suitable for starting like that. I have found one, but I'm not sure how popular that would be with like people watching. Is another thing I have to take into consideration. Because it's pointless doing a map if nobody's got any interest in watching.
I've been searching for a map like that and there's not many out yet.
Yeah, there's some nice maps out, but I'm just struggling to find one that's suitable. Because a lot of them, the land's just way too expensive to really consider it.
Yeah, or there's only like 4 fields.
Yeah, or the fields are too big, there's not much variety in fields. Is that the last pass yet?
Yep. We're gonna have to soil sample the other 3 fields too, like the half of the soybean one and the sunflower.
We can do those before we put the crop in the grass field. Once it's done, we'll soil sample that, and then I don't want to put that in here. Invictus, thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate you supporting the channel, taking the time to subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the content. Chris S. I'm struggling to find a map like that as well. I found one which I think is a Polish map, which I like because it's a Polish map. Polish maps tend to have wrong way. Looked like you were going to go the other way, and then you decided to go the opposite way to the way you was going.
Yeah, I was going to the right side of the road, but that's the right side for your...
Yeah, the Polish maps tend to have a lot of small fields. And they're usually quite cheap to buy as well. So there is one, but I can't remember the name of it, which has got 230 odd fields on, I think it is. They're all fairly reasonably priced, and there's some nice areas to set up your own farm on as well. So I do like the look of that one, as maybe like doing a slightly smaller equipment farm. Maybe it's like, even like if you only do it for a shorter series until something else comes out that I like the look of as well. Right, disconnect with 20. Nope.
I put row crop tires on the messy so I can soil sample the other fields without killing them.
You might as well till they've been harvested, because otherwise it'll just knock the data back once you harvest.
Okay, yeah. Let's see, is Stevie done mowing?
Yeah, just done.
Okay, I'll soil sample that one then.
What I'll do is we'll head over and start compacting the bunker silo.
Just a bit more and there we go. Now I can soil sample whole field.
How much grass is left to pick up?
Quite a bit.
I've just nearly started.
I'll grab the baler and I'll start baling up some of it as well.
How much is in here? We've got. Oh, trying to look on there. It's not 290,000 litres in there so far. I'll start compacting it and leveling it out a little bit.
3 loads of with this wagon.
Yeah. Just with the variable capacity mod on it. Doesn't take long to fill that fill a bunker silo with.
Oh, good luck backing that up, Stevie. You're doing a good job.
It's a nightmare, isn't it?
What's that?
Yeah,
That mowers with the rear steering.
Well,
Yeah.
the mower with the rear steer and then the Zerion with 4-wheel steer. Yeah, no, I wish the mowers could turn off the rear steer if you're not in field mode or something like that.
Yeah. I think this is the best tool to use for this. Should use the leveler. Where's the... Oh, it's over the BGA, isn't it? The leveler.
Yeah, I'll grab the unicorn.
I think, to be honest, I think we could do, because we bought that leveler when we had no money. I only bought the small one.
Yeah.
Does the small one, is the small one the one that fits on the wheel loader?
Is there any one of... Oh, the
Yeah.
levelers.
Yeah, one of the levelers fits on the wheel loader, the other one doesn't. I think it's the smaller one.
Yes, the small one. That's right.
Yeah, we haven't got that one.
Have we not? We've got the really small one, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got the 3.7, we've got the Dusseldorf one,
Yeah.
not the Holras.
We didn't have the money to buy a bigger one at the time.
We didn't have money to buy anything, and now we've got millions. Well,
I'm stuck. I've only
How
gone
did
and
you
got
do that?
stuck.
I'm on my way to save you.
Oh, no, I'm free. This is the only thing I don't like about the direction. You can try manual direction change. I keep forgetting I have to change direction.
Let's see. I'll grab the 1050 and get the leveler.
Uxdina say, do you plan on a series on Silver Run? I don't know if I want to do a series on there, because as I mentioned before, every other YouTuber in the world will be doing a series on Silver Run. I think people will get fed up with it quite quick. So I don't know whether I want to do a series on it, but we'll definitely do something on it. So we'll be definitely live streaming, but whether I'll do live streams on there and a separate series as well, I don't know. What I may try and do is record the live streams and then edit a video, just like highlights from that, into a separate video. Try to do that.
Got the compactor and the leveler for you here, Sim.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Alright. I'm not doing a great job with the bucket. I think that the silage, the base game silage fork for the wheel loader works really well for leveling silage.
Never tried it.
This bucket doesn't seem to work very well.
No, that's
I-
a big high tip one.
Yeah, I didn't try it deliberately just to see. I was just had it on the wheel loader at the time, and I thought I'd just quickly use it. And I thought, oh, actually, this works quite well.
Here you go, here's your big tractor. I'm
Nice
gonna
one.
move some pallets from the sheep and the chickens before we skip time.
Yeah, I forgot that needs doing as well.
We could also do getting the round bale or wrapper out of the selectable bale capacity mod, really.
Yeah, I used that on No Man's Land, and that, like, doing 11,000 litre silage bales is like nice. I was like,
Yeah,
I just went for the ×2. I was like, maybe ×4, maybe better, because I still ended up with nearly 200 bales.
Yeah, in my video there today on No Man's Land, I did 58 bales, but they're all 11,000 litres.
Yeah,
There was no way I was going to do it without switching out the baler.
yeah. In that video I lost on No Man's Land, I think there was just under. Well, there would have been over 200 bales if I'd have done standard size. I can't remember what the total was. It was 100 and something, I think, even without double capacity. Frambro saying I won't be able to stay long because I'm waiting for my game to load. I'm about to play Unturned RP. Nice one. Well, thanks for stopping by, saying hello. 10 out saying, seen when save game expect for Western Worlds. Calm Lands. Oh, I can't give an estimate date. But at the moment I was just crazy busy with life. We've still got our kitchens still being done, although they've pretty much finished now. The electricians came in today to finish off some bits. They've got to come back sometime next week to change the spotlights in the ceiling, or the downlighters. We're waiting on the kitchen fitters as well, because a few of the kitchen doors need replacing because there's a few defects on them. So they've got to come back sometime next week, hopefully, to replace those. So I lost pretty much all day Monday with the electricians coming back in to wire up all the sockets again, get the new oven connected up. So I was without power for pretty much all day Monday, so I've lost pretty much a whole day this week. No Man's Land videos are taking a lot longer to record and prep to get recorded now. Although I did start using auto drive, which I don't know why I've taken so long to start using auto drive, because that mod is like amazing. It's well worth the time setting up. Makes life a lot easier, and it works really well as well for doing the combining. So I had two on the video I recorded earlier today. I had two workers carting on both combines, and there was only one slight issue with one where they the one tried to cut a corner and crashed into a tree, and the other one got stuck behind the header trailer because it tried to turn around off the field. So there's only a couple of times I had to reset the workers, but other than that it worked really well. So I was literally able to, on the last No Man's Land video, I actually harvested 5 fields in total, although I only showed 2 of them. So I had workers doing all the other fields, and literally carting, and I was just able to set the combines off, set the worker off doing the carting, and literally they did the whole field without any issues at all. Dumped it all into the farm silo, no problem. So it's definitely a mod that will be going in every save game from now on. It just takes a bit of time to set up all the routes that you need. How are we doing with compacting? Only 33%. I think we need some heavier rollers and a better anything.
How heavy is the tractor?
16.6, 20.5 ton total.
Stevie, how heavy is the Zerion?
3.6 ton.
I'm gonna go and change these the leveler and the. I'm gonna get the bigger leveler and the bigger set of rollers. Now we've got the money to afford one. Sitting there using a little 3-meter one. Unwound Steak saying, do you know what map you're going to replace No Man's Land? At the moment, I'm still trying to decide what map's going to be next. So if you do have any suggestions, then let me know. And Nathan the Farm Boy saying, hi Sim, hey to you, welcome to the stream. Stephen saying, I'm back. Did you happen to answer my question about Bear Rock? I didn't. I can just about see it at the top of my screen saying what's happened to it. I had the issue before the last stream. I lost 2 videos. Literally lost all the footage from 2 videos I recorded. One was the No Man's Land video where I did all the silage bales. And ones that you would have probably seen me start loading into the BGA in the last video. So I spent about 4 and a bit hours recording that video, and then I did the Bear Rock logging episode 2, and when I come to edit them, the footage had disappeared. I had no idea how it managed to get removed from the folder, because I definitely didn't delete it. So I had no idea what happened to it. Oh, look at that yellow car. Always guarantee it's that yellow car when you pull out.
Yeah,
So-
yellow cars have strong hatred against tractors.
So I have to. Technically, I really need to completely re-record the episode 2 of Bear Rock. The problem I had as well with it is I've kind of struggling with the map itself because the map's so uneven. It's difficult to actually do much other than logging on there without like drastic landscaping. Which, where's the trigger gone? There we go. So I don't think it's the best map for doing what I was doing, or possibly not the best start location for it, at least. So at the moment I need to re-record it, but I'm also trying to kind of work out the best way to do it. I'm confident I could make the money to repay the loan and make a lot of money from just doing the forestry, but I don't want to just do 8 episodes of pretty much doing forestry. So I was hoping to do some other stuff, but with seasons on as well, that makes it difficult because obviously it restricts when you can plant things and how long things take to grow. So I was in 2 minds whether to switch seasons off, and so I can then plant crops at any point and harvest them, so I may be able to at least get 1 field harvested. Nothing good in the used equipment. All our old junk. It's full of all our old equipment.
Did we buy a telehandler last time? I can't
Yes, there's a JCB in the big shed. We've only got the bale spike for it though at the moment. We'll have to get a set of pallet forks and anything else we need for it.
Is our silage bales, I wonder, ready at BGA?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've already loaded some in. So it may be full at the moment until we skip to next month.
Okay, cool.
Do we want to plant the grass before we skip?
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't got a strong enough tractor at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll move on to that now next. I'm nearly just about finished the baling, so I can move to sowing grass next.
yeah, I wanted to get the grass done so it can start growing. That's why I didn't skip through to the next month before the start of the stream.
Yeah, if there comes another big tractor or something on sale, we might have to buy it.
Yeah. Why is that not? There we go. Well, I was which tractors we've got? Oh, we're trying to think. We've got the. Oh, I forgot. I should have dropped my. Where is my front weight anyway? Oh, you took it off for the. Bring over the things, didn't you? I was thinking then, where's my front weight gone?
It wasn't on the tractor.
Was it not?
You took it off. I think. I hope.
Can't remember. Unless
It's in the big shed.
Unless I accidentally took it off without realising.
Ah, here's me thinking I have a full load of bales, seeing that I missed 3.
Could
Well,
possibly be a thing I accidentally disconnected it by mistake. I've done that a few
No,
times.
it was disconnected when we started.
There's 3 front weights here in the big shed.
Right. Well, that's on. Anyway, we'll go back. Nathan the Farm Boy saying, can you do a series on Welker Farms? I've played the Welker Farms map in the past and I personally didn't like it all that much. It's a nice map. I just got bored of it very easy. Because it's one of those maps you need to really start off with big equipment. Otherwise it's just painfully slow to do anything. And because you've already got quite big equipment to start off, it doesn't really leave you much to go, like, progress with, other than buying more fields.
Oop.
So I tend to, I played it when it was first released, was it back on FS17, but I quickly got bored of it. It was great, like, Welker's farm, you know, try and get as much equipment similar to what Welker's use in real life on there. But yeah, I got bored of it very quickly.
Ooh, I managed to save the JCB.
Save it from what? The river.
From me. Yeah, it went in the river, but I jumped out before. And it luckily didn't drown, so I could pull it out and it's safe. It was my fault, I was drinking and driving, but I was drinking juice, not alcohol.
Don't drink and drive, kids.
Yeah.
Boys saying someone needs to remod Wither Farms from 19. Not familiar with that one. Steven saying, oh, that sucks, really enjoying your videos. Yours too, Stevie. Well, thank you for that. I say, yeah, I'll hopefully try and get it done soon, but I need to catch up on, like, the main videos first. The trouble is, like, where I am now with No Man's Land, I spent like an hour and a half this morning just skipping through from July to August, so I had something to do for the next video. So going around making sure all the productions have got what they need, nothing's going to run out, make sure all the animals have got feed, the ones in the pastures have got water before skipping through the month. It all adds up that I have to go around and do.
There isn't anything we want to plant in the grass field, is there?
Not yet, no. We'll probably do that one with canola when we
Yeah,
can.
okay. There's a nasty slope in it, I'll level it out.
Shall I help Stevie with sowing?
Yeah, you can do. We've got the second planter, seed drill. Yeah, we'll do the grass field with canola. That's crazy, man. I've got like 20 FPS, 18, 20 FPS.
That's worse than me.
I don't know why all of a sudden I'm having like frame rate issues like that.
I bet that's fun, 20 FPS, I say it's just a stuttering mess for you.
No, because I've got a G-Sync monitor. It's barely noticeable. So I don't get the stuttering like you would on when it like bounces between normally.
Oh, that's not too bad, so.
Because the G-Sync adjusts the refresh rate to match your GPU, so it doesn't stutter. But you can still notice it's not as high as it should be. But it's not like stuttering. I used to get that really bad on Grizzly Mountain when it used to bounce between like 45 and 60. You get that horrible like spike where it stutter and then catch up with itself.
Do we want to buy another 1050?
Or is the one used equipment?
Yeah, it would be handy having another big tractor.
Seriously, there's another one in the used equipment.
Yeah, how much is it for you? Before you buy
Um,
anything and it's more expensive.
Let's have a look. Has that literally just popped up then?
Yes.
Oh, no way. After I literally bought one last time. It is 198,492.
Yeah, that's the same for me.
It's only 7.1 hours on it as well. It's like 39% off.
Do we want to buy another 1050 or do we want to buy something else?
I think Big T should be able to
Yeah.
decide on that because it'll technically be a tractor for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we keep to the tradition and let him choose?
Yeah. We've got the money to.
I would love the 1050. It's my favorite tractor too.
Well, if you want to get it, it's there, used. Like 39% off.
Yeah.
May as well. I mean, it's not as if we can't afford it.
Nope.
Last
we've-
time I was helping Stevie to fill the seed drill, and now I can't get it filled up.
Well, we've got the BGA's pretty much full again, so we'll probably have another million before the end of the stream. Because that
Oh.
BGA is just like crazy.
Big T, if you open the cover and have the drill directly under the
Just push
directly
that back.
under it, and it'll fail because it was the same for me there from Minsk.
What key binding is that?
N. Or I think it's N to open the cover on the keyboard.
Tanas, I'm going to sleep now. See you next stream. Bye, Sim. Well, thank you for stopping by to watch the stream. See you next time. Enjoy the rest of your week.
There you go.
That was better.
Let's see if... Well, Stevie, if you and Stevie switch over and you go buy the 1050.
Yeah, I will.
Let's see, I'm just gonna do more lime.
More lime.
Yeah, I'm liming the grass field.
Have you soil sampled it as well then yet?
Yes,
Yeah.
it took me one soil sample. The question is, did I send it off? Yes, I did.
Do you want your tractor, Stevie?
I know I'm okay for now with the unicorn fence at the minute. It's doing the job anyway.
And I put
Pulling
it in the big shed.
It's just pulling it up the hill.
Yeah.
If you're gonna wait... let's see. Oh yeah. Oh wait, you're going that way around, so you're going down the big hill.
No, I went up the big hill first. It was
Oh.
fine.
Nice.
It wasn't too bad, but it slowed down a small bit, but it's fine. It didn't nearly stop anyway.
Yeah, that hill's it's a killer at times. You don't realise
Yeah.
quite how steep it is.
Yeah, even with that big fan 2 track, it struggles.
Right, I know what I'm going to do on this.
You
Nope.
built behind here too, Sam.
Yeah, it literally just, as I pushed it up, it literally just appeared outside. Why can I not get this to where we go?
You're gonna be putting jewels on it
Yeah.
with weights.
Do they have a twin wheels with weights?
Try another wheel type.
I don't know if they do. No.
No, well, then you can go for it. I know the big Serion does, but that was like 30,000, so I
Yeah.
didn't buy it last time.
It usually works better the more wheels you have on the better it does as well, so we'll see. It's just taking a little bit long because I'm only like 54% done.
Shall I put on the Isara Pro compact?
No,
Sorry.
you won't need it.
Oh, okay.
It's only useful if you're doing spraying in it, and it's a bit overkill to do spraying in a 1050.
Gonna say, I think we used the little Massey or the JCB for that.
Yeah, we should really put it on the smaller tractors. No, we don't really do spraying liquid fertilizer. We only use it for spraying weeds, herbicide, because we do all our fertilizing while we do the planting. Albin Play saying hello, hey to you. Oxygen say, did you push a bit outside? Yeah, somehow it just went over the top. I think I pushed it, I went a bit too far forward and it just pushed it over the top and then just all clumped on the floor.
Does grass require rolling?
No, not now. Not with the that.
No, doesn't.
Not with the mod that's stops rolling for some crops.
Do we want to plow up the old grass field, or we're just gonna direct drill it?
We'll just direct drill it. It's pointless burning fuel for ploughing when we don't need to.
Yeah, okay, let's see.
So lower our environmental score.
Yeah.
It's in real life I think you're better off rolling grass because you get a better contact on the seed to the ground. But for some reason that mod disables the neat requirement for rolling grass when you sow it.
Yeah, I find that one strange.
I suppose it's another one of those things some people probably do, some don't.
It depends if you've got the money for a roller and if you're bothered.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping it'd fill that gap there, but that gap just does not want to seem to fill. It literally just plocked it all outside. I'll get the wheel loader and pick it up and dump it back in a bit. Although it does seem to be going a lot quicker now with the dual wheels on. We're getting like 1% every time we drive backwards and forwards. How much is in there? Oh, just over 500,000 litres. How many silage bales did we get as well?
30, I think.
That's not too bad.
About there.
500,000 litres should do for the cows for quite a while. Skip saying I feel like tracked vehicles do more for compacting. I don't tend to use tracked vehicles all that very often in game, so I've not actually tried one for compacting in 22 yet.
I find when you put duals on a tractor they become very stiff.
Yeah.
It's not like real life that the axle moves up and down, it's just straight.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of removes that like twist on the suspension a little bit. Oh, 77% now. We're going fast now. 78.
How much was it that you needed to compact?
510,000 litres.
Oh, I've done more in that clamp, so.
Yeah. I do like these clamps though, because if you put that strip across the front, it stops it coming out. Still get a little bit come out, but not loads, like you do on other ones. Oh no, I think I've just dumped more over the edge. Boys saying track vehicles definitely do compact the final bits better. One thing I was gonna do, it's actually one thing I've not actually tried yet, was get the get one of these, because I've not actually tried one of these yet. I thought while we've got the money, we should have got one. We'll get one of those for next time when we do the big corn silage at the BGA, just to try out, because I've not actually used one.
I've got it on my no man's land.
Is it any good?
I like it. Yes. But the thing is, the 3-point on the back is useless.
Yeah.
Sadly.
So
You
you can't
can't
even get a
lower-
roller on it.
You can put a roller on it, but you can't lower it.
Yeah. I had a friend who used to like do the Google Hangouts with for the model making. He worked at a ski resort in Norway, and he drove one of the snowcats doing the grooming for the ski slopes.
I know one of mine, well, not neighbors, but I know someone that does that.
Yeah. It's not Andreas, is he?
Nope.
No.
There's so many Andreases here.
I haven't seen him for ages. He came over to Telford the one year for the modelling show, Scale Model World at Telford, which is next month. I'm looking forward to that. First time I'll have gone to Scale Model World for 2 years, because obviously 2020 was cancelled, and then last year I didn't bother going because we were still a lot of restrictions on, and it weren't quite the same show. It's a little bit watered down. So looking forward to going this year. That's next month. So I'll be meeting up with quite a few friends I haven't seen for a couple of years as well. It's always a good weekend. 92%. I'll get that last little bit out and chuck that back in.
What's the limit on vehicles in the used sale?
I've seen some up to 70% off. So I have no idea what the maximum discount you can get is.
We've got 19 vehicles in the used sale at the moment.
Oh, in multiplayer it's 20 using that vehicle customizer
Okay.
mod.
Okay.
Single player in base game it's 5 for single player, 10 for multiplayer, and then that mod increases it base game single player to 10 and then multiplayer to 20.
Oh, nice.
But that vehicle sales optimizer as well also increases the percentage of something coming up. So base game, every hour it kind of runs a thing to say whether it should generate something, and the percentage of it generating something is quite low. That one increases it quite a bit, so basically you're guaranteed to get something new every hour until it fills up, and then when it's full it won't spawn anymore until something's disappeared off there.
I
Right, so
would
we are pretty much almost 100%, so I'll get that last bit in. What mods do you use to store your products? Which products are from the productions? On here we did have the ones from Zolozok, which is like the storage warehouse, but I recently changed them to the additional pallet storage. It only works on base game stuff, but if you... So our wall here, if I turn on the interactive zone markers, so you'll see here we've got like 2 sets of hazard markings. So currently on this one we're using the additional pallet storage mod, which is under silo extensions. So it's just basically a trigger that you put over the top of the spawn point, and then this increases the pallet storage by 250,000 litres. So we've got one for the spinnery to do the fabric. I'll put one over the dairy, so that does all the dairy products which you can see there, so cheese, chocolate and butter. And then we've got one on the oil mill, but it only works on the base game products. So this is the extended oil mill, which also does, I think it does soybean oil,
Soybean and corn oil.
But the extended production won't work with those. It's only like the base game stuff. So we're currently using that on here where we can.
We can speed up time.
Yeah, we've also got these, which is the animal product storage building. So this one just does honey, eggs and wool. So we've got one down here for eggs and then one here for the wool from the sheep. But yeah, the other one we was using before on here was from Zoddle's Ox, which is similar to the additional pallet storage where it only took certain products, but you had to manually put them in. But yeah, that one's handy because like an extra 250,000 litre capacity, and you can then distribute, so it shows up in here in your productions, additional pallet storage. So then you can change the output to distribute or sell from there as well, storing. So you see we've got 55,000 litres of fabric in there. Animal product storage, I think they are. I'm pretty sure they're both for all platforms.
Yes.
I forgot what I was doing. Silage. I was gonna say, where's my Fenton there? That's not mine.
Yeah,
I parked it right near yours.
It's a shame we ain't got the modded Fent.
yeah, the
So you
Black
change
Beauty.
Change the colour of it. But the trouble I had with that one, I could never open the seed drills or fill them up
No.
with it.
I've luckily managed to fix the TLX, but
Yeah.
now I know how to do it.
I went to do the Western Walls the other day. I went to use the TLX for the what was I going to do with it?
You were doing methane.
Yeah, the methane. I couldn't open the cover. I was like, oh.
Yeah, now I sent you the right one so you can use that one.
I'll switch it over next time I'll record on there. It's a pain. I can't understand how he's released that mod, yet you can't use it with his own tanker to fill up his own tanker because you can't open the covers.
I can't understand how it got past giants.
Well, so the Discovery is the same. It's got the siren on it, so you can't open the cover on any trailers.
Yeah,
it just turns the siren on and off.
Fixed that too. I have to send the new link too.
Yeah, it's a pain. I don't like mods that conflict with controller.
Yeah, I
key
just
bindings.
removed the
TLX,
siren
it's
totally.
it's not even if it's just the controller. You can't even do it on keyboard.
No, and it doesn't help changing the key binding, cause the key binding for opening the doors is the same as the trailer,
Yeah.
and for some reason, even though you've got the trailer selected, it overpowers the trailer.
So that's the first thing I did, was like, oh, select the trailer. Nope, still opening the doors.
Yeah, I was hoping that that would fix it, like selecting the trailer, but that doesn't either.
No. I did have to on the auto drive. For some reason, I've set auto drive with all the gamepad controls, and it's like nearly every single one of them just conflicts with something else on the gamepad. It's like, why would you even bother setting the mod up for gamepad controls? I couldn't operate the FDR logging equipment because it kept switching auto drive on and off and bringing it into edit mode and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
So I was like, I just disable all those. Jesse's in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Not seen you for a while. Skip saying I've always had issues with those bunker silos that overfill the top. Yeah, I think I really like the ones where they set the maximum height just below the actual level, so you can't like fill it up any higher than the side walls. I'm not particularly keen on ones where you can go over the top of that, because this is what you end up with, just everything spilling out the back. Again, these were nice and cheap to put down at the time. There's probably some better ones out there now that we could change them to, but that'll do for now.
There is nothing we need to sell now either.
Cheryl saying, how do you record your videos from bird's eye view? It's done in multiplayer, and then I use the flight command to fly up in the air. But I used it on. I have two PCs, so I have this one that I'm streaming on now is my main PC, and I record on. And then I set up a multiplayer game and join on my second PC, so I can do the work on my second PC while I record on this one with a fixed camera. So we've got 517,000 litres in total. Come on, 100%, there you go. That's that done.
I'd say we're ready now to skip on to next month if you want, Sam.
Alright, yeah, I'll speed up time. We'll go through to July. I keep thinking it's August. No, that's no man's land. So getting confused between my different save games again.
Will the oats be ready in July?
Possibly
Out? Nope. Next. The month
August.
after.
I say we can
Yeah.
always skip through to August if need be. I'll take these over to
Just-
the BGA because we ain't going to need them over here again for a bit.
We just need to make sure that the animals are fed.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we're already up to 1.6 million.
Yeah, it's not,
1.7 nearly. It's going quick.
I say it's going to probably be well over 2 million by the morning.
You want to buy some land and start building and expanding fields.
Yeah, we can do. Once we've got the canola harvested, we'll buy the land above that. I think it's 34, and then we'll extend that field up to the top.
Do we want to buy our belt systems and the spray and return the forage harvester?
Forage harvester, I think we'll return that one. We'll buy a new one.
Yeah, okay, I'll return the forage harvester.
And the header as well.
Yeah, and then I'll buy the belt systems and the spray since we've got
Yeah.
the money.
I think the Fendt 1050 with dual wheels on just looks amazing.
Yeah. The thing is, it doesn't fit anywhere.
No.
That's my big. I love tractors with dual and triple wheels, but the problem is there's no sheds that they fit in.
Yeah.
Or gateways.
Oh, slow time down a little bit. See what needs to be done. So where are we on the crops?
I think canola's ready to harvest.
Yeah, so just the canola.
I'm going to grab the combine. I'll start that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I'll do some transporting of eggs, wool, and milk and slurry. Yeah, I'll do my basic things that I always do.
Well, just check. Yeah, well, I think there's probably plenty of milk to get moved.
Yeah. I'll
Will you help out Stevie Sim, or should I? Take
You
the
can
auger
if you want.
wagon.
If you want to do the
I can
Do
do the auger wagon.
yeah, if you want to do the all wagon, I'll bring over the grain cart to put next to the field.
That's great.
Yeah, you can take the little lorry sim, I'll take the big TLX.
Yeah. I'll see if I can fit this in the shed. Oh, just about fitting with duals on. Although there's nowhere to park it in the shed.
I think no, it's next month that we can plant canola.
Yeah, I think it's August is planting month. While we're there, though, we'll buy the next set of land. While we've got the
I
money.
love that I can hear the turbo on the truck.
So we'll buy 34, which is 119,000, and then we'll buy 48. Then we'll extend this field once we've finished harvesting the canola up to the top there, island in the middle. So we'll buy that, and we'll buy 48 as well. And I'm thinking, I don't know about that because it's quite a steep hill between those two.
49 is very steep.
So I don't know if it's worth getting 49. I don't know what 48's like, whether we can use that for a field. Tyler Ansan, love you so much. You are my absolute favourite YouTube channel. Thank you for that. I appreciate the kind words. T-Seg saying eventually you can do a 4x in multiplayer. Yeah, we'll do probably something for that for the live streams once we've got more people. I'm more than happy to do a larger map. It's a lot easier when you've got more people to do work. Running around for the truck. There it is. To be honest, I don't know if I'd ever do a 4x map on my own again, because it just takes so long to harvest like one field. It takes all my recording time, and you end up having to cut loads out just so you've got a video that's not just harvesting one field. Right. Have you got the grain trailer store?
No.
No.
It's parked. Well, it's parked here at the BGA.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
I think we might want to start thinking about placing down a slurry tank. The BGA is full.
Is it?
Yeah, and I've got half a trailer load, and there's a stupid amount in the silo too. Or in the cow shed. So I'll take the other trailer and start filling it with milk.
Oh, this is the one for milk. I've got that one. I'll put it. I'll put it by the milk trigger.
Yeah.
We'll go and grab the other trailer from the over by the BGA. Which probably needs cleaning out because it had manure in it before we put any grain in.
Well, I've been putting milk in a tanker where I've had slurry.
Samuel Gamer saying hello, Sim Farmer. Hey Tune, welcome to the stream. Just saying I can't wait for Christmas time because I will be getting money for Christmas, so I'll be able to get FS22 for the Christmas sale. Nice one. Oh, I've just crashed into a tree head first. I was trying to read the chat.
Well, then it isn't only me that crashes.
Literally just looked down to read the chat, turned up and there's a tree right in the cab.
Yeah, I put the JCB in the river though.
How did you manage that? Did you just like miss the bridge or something?
I managed to miss the bridge and the trees that are standing there. And I went straight in the river.
I did crash once on an FS19. When I first started doing that, I was doing a video sugar beet harvest on Ravenport. And you know, you've got that ravine, the big ravine.
Yeah.
That you run through the map. I managed to crash the trailer into that. Like the tractor and trailer like just tipped into it. And I was like, okay, if I reset it, I'm going to lose all the sugar beet out of it. And that was back before I knew about like console commands and any mods were about. I was like,
yeah.
How do I get out of this situation? I couldn't super strength it because where it had fell, there was no way to like get it up, like pick it up and get it out of there. It was like, oh, I'm stuck. I think in the end I had to just reload the save game.
Oh wow.
Goulash saying yes, finally get to see a live stream. Hello from New Zealand, freaking love your content, sir. Thank you for that, and welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Good to see a new name in the chat as well. Google saying hi, Sim Farmer. What's your favourite brand? Did you ever play truck brand? My favourite truck brand in ETS2 is Scania. Just because I think the Scania trucks look way better in ETS2 than some of the other ones that are in their game. I think it's probably are because there are a lot new models and some of the other stuff as well. They just look really, really nice in game. But I do really like this MAN truck actually in FS22. It's really nice to drive.
In Euro Truck Simulator, I always go for the one with the biggest horsepower and the most wheels.
The big heavy haul.
Yes, even though I'm only doing like a small trailer, I take the heavy haul truck.
I always start off. I always like starting off on, like with no just doing the jobs until you get enough money to buy your own truck and then build it up from there. And I like the building up your own business. So like I buy a new truck and then I employ a worker to drive the old one.
Yeah, no, I sell the old one, then I buy a humongous truck and then I can do big jobs.
I haven't played ETS2 for ages. I don't think I've played it on the new PC actually. And last time I played it, I was playing with pro mods.
Yeah, I've tried downloading pro mods. I've never been able to get it to work.
I got it to work. Literally, I started off in Birmingham because it's like the nearest place to like where I am. So I always like start off in Birmingham. I went up to Scotland doing one trip, and then because it was pro mods, you've got Ireland. So I went from Scotland to Dublin, or going across to Northern Ireland and then driving down to Dublin. I saved the game, reloaded it next day. ETS2 had updated and pro mods no longer worked. So I was like, oh, that was fun for all of half an hour. So then I had to wait for the pro mods to update again. And then I literally went from Dublin, did a few jobs back into the UK, and then I ended up in Iceland. And then ETS2 got updated again and pro mods stopped working, and I was like, it's pain.
I've been trying for the longest time to get ETS to work, but it just...
Pipe
pro mods.
sim?
Should be the same as Combine, I think it's O.
It was.
Yeah, it's that's a bit of a short pipe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little stubby one. Let's see, I'll go grab a plow.
Yeah, so last time I played ETS2, I'll give up with pro mods because it's like every update ETS2 gets breaks pro mods. It's like,
Yeah, I've tried pro mods for the multiplayer part, but I've just never been able to get anything like that to work.
yeah.
Sadly.
I can't remember which scale. I think it's the R. But it's been a while since I played ETS2 to remember which one. I think last time I played ETS2, like for any decent length of time, I literally had different trucks. So I was literally trying out different trucks from different manufacturers. So I think I started off with an old MAN truck, and then I went to a Scania, and then I had a Renault. I can't remember the last truck I had on there.
I like my big Volvos and the Scanias and the Mercedeses.
Yeah.
Everything that's basically big, with big horsepower and many lights.
Yeah.
That's enough for me.
Right, I'll leave the truck there for a bit, and I'm gonna go and grab one of the plows and start ploughing in that top section. Yeah, I haven't played ETS2 for ages. It's probably been last year, probably last time I played it, before I built this PC. This year's just seems to have gone so quick.
Yeah.
I keep thinking about things that only seem like I did a few months ago, and it's been like 12 months. I was like, seriously? It's been that long already? We're coming up to what? Oh, midway through October now. And it's been nearly 12 months since I did my very first live stream back in December last year. For the 100,000 subscriber special.
It's nearly 10 months since you started your No Man's Land.
Yeah. Where did we put the plows? I'm driving up to the field.
Besides the big barn, where the harvester was stored
Oh
to.
yeah, over that side. We
Remember,
do need to change
well-
that shed over, because I don't think having all this equipment in this one place is helping my frame rate issues. It's bouncing around now. I'm getting like low 50s.
I say, remember where I had the 2 plows combined into one?
Yeah. So I don't know why it's strange. Anybody else had any issues recently, FS? I don't know if it is down to that Nvidia update that I had recently. It only seems to have been since then, but whether that is the actual reason why, or that's got nothing to do with it and it's something else. I mean, I'm using a new monitor, but I can't see how my monitor would make a difference. 'Cause
Your monitor shouldn't
it's the
affect
same,
your.
no, it's the same
frame.
resolution as my old one, so that shouldn't make any difference.
You know, it shouldn't make the frame rate in the game slower.
I say if I was going from a 1080 to a 4K monitor, then I'd expect there to be a difference, but I've gone from a 4K 120 Hz, well 144 Hz monitor to a 4K 144 Hz. It's pretty much exactly the same resolution and frame rate.
Okay, there's a tree and a few rocks. Do we just want to go around those in the middle?
Yeah, or just leave an
Okay.
island in the middle.
I'll leave you to do that.
Shadow. Ooh. Shadow 110 saying I'm running curved. As a curved monitor, what size are you? I've gone from a 27 inch to a 32 inch, but it's resolution wise it's exactly the same, so the size of the screen doesn't make any difference because it's the same resolution, so it's putting the same amount of pixels.
Only got a 24-inch screen.
Yeah, I'm 32's. It's okay using it with a steering wheel because I'm sitting a bit further back from it. But when I'm not using the steering wheel, I sit a little bit closer. It's a little bit big. 27's I think a nice size for a PC.
The biggest problem I have is my roof. It's sloped.
Yeah.
I can't fit a small, bigger monitor here. Okay, I have to do some leveling off here since it's so hot.
I think it's Nvidia. They've screwed over the 30 series cards, force you to buy a 40 series.
Oh, lucky me that hasn't bought the new one yet.
It's like, oh, you're having frame rate issues now. You need to buy a new GPU. I'm like, no, thank you, not for the prices.
Are the new ones out yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen them. I have to look at them.
Some places have been advertising them, but when I went to look how much there were, there was showing that they weren't available, even though they was putting adverts saying that there was no available on Facebook. So whether that sold out straight away, and
I haven't seen any ads. Last time there were many ads for the 30,000 series, but
yeah, currently it's only the 4090 that's available. The 4080s and lower are coming soon. But I think like the 4090 is like nearly £2,000 for a GPU, which is like an insane amount of money. I don't think I'd have my PSUs powerful enough to run a 40 series either.
how big of a PC have you got?
I think mine's 1000 watt, and I think the one 4090 card requires 1200 watt.
Oh wow, this
PSU.
thing is 25,000 Norwegian kroners. Basically, that's just a lot of money.
Yeah.
In comparison to 3090 is very cheap now.
Yeah, you can get 3090 for less than, well,
15,000 here. That's not too expensive.
I saw one the other day was like 845 for a 3090.
Oh well, that's cheaper than here, but I'm in Norway, so.
Oh, why did that not lift then? tight. It's dodgy side panel with its super sensitive buttons. I'll tidy that up with landscaping.
I had to order my lights from eBay too, since that's cheaper.
Yeah. So that lights for
For the four-wheeler.
yeah.
It's warning lights, orange. Mostly for fun and
Yeah.
a bit for function. So I can annoy my friends when I'm driving behind them.
Erdos Istvan saying hello, hey to you. Shadow1 saying ETS2 is the best, logged over 2,000 hours. Nice. I'll have a look actually and see how many hours I've got on ETS2. I definitely haven't got that many. Where's ETS2? Euro Truck. I've got a paltry 124 hours on ETS2. That's like 2 weeks worth of recording for No Man's Land. Well, probably a little bit more than that. Yeah, I definitely haven't played it a lot. I've played American Truck for a little bit. I've probably played that for about an hour or two. I bought that in one of the last sales, Steam sales, when it was all reduced and all the DLC.
I thought that I'd played many hours in ETS, turns out I've only played 99.
Yeah, it seems like you've done more than you actually have, because I thought I'd have done more than 124. Yeah, the last time I played it was actually January 22nd.
It's probably because you're driving halfway across Europe in
Yeah.
just a few minutes.
Yeah, I've measly 12.2 hours on American Truck Sim. Nothing compared to like what... Oh, I'm 10 hours shy of 1,500 hours on FS22. I've literally just gone over 1,490 hours.
It's sad to know that I've got more than you. Since you do this for a job.
Do you often leave it running though for ages?
Never.
Never.
That's the thing.
Yeah. So it is all actual played hours.
Yeah, that's the thing that's so sad about it.
Yeah, I always get those people say, oh, I've got this many hours, but a lot of those where I've just left it running, I'm like, why do you just leave your game running?
Yeah, no, I never do that. That's the sad thing when I look at games, how many hours I've got. And I've got a lot, because I know that I never leave my game running.
Yeah. Mine's like, as soon as I finish playing, that's it, shut it down, turn it off. The only time
Well,
I
when
ever left Farm Sim running was if I'd hide a work, I'd quickly go and do something else.
Yeah, but if you pause it, I don't think it counts.
I don't know how it works for
I'm not sure. I know that I've got 1,767 hours.
I don't know,
And-
I've got well over 1,500 in total, because I've got the first month or so I was playing on the Giants version, which doesn't count towards the Steam.
Yeah, I played 2 months on that, I think, so it's just...
Yeah.
And then there's me saying that I haven't got time.
Just saying, can you please make No Man's Land last 1 year? I don't think I could. I could, but I think people are probably getting fed up of No Man's Land now. So it'd be nice to do something different.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the the mission start.
Yeah.
Sim?
Yep.
Where should I take the lorry? To the
Take it to the oil mill.
oil mill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got no other use for canola, so let's make use of the oil mill, because I don't think it's running at the moment.
Oh, we nearly did the perfect pass.
Nearly.
It's sad that we missed that bit.
I'll get that.
Yeah. We need to go grab the... Let's see, is 48... Oh yeah. 48 is doable for a field.
Yeah.
How about 49?
It doesn't look too bad from here, but when you get over there, it looks a lot steeper. I mean, looking at that as it is there, it doesn't look too bad to do 48.
No, when you get here, mostly in the corner where I'm at now. It looks steep. I don't think our tractors can pull it up here.
Yeah, from that distance it doesn't look too bad, but when you get over here and then you look up the hill, that's quite
Yeah, try
steep.
putting down the plow without having allowed fields on, and then try plowing up the hill. See if he can do it.
Oh, I forgot to press the wrong button, so it didn't actually take crate fields off. I mean, I'm getting 20. Is that what speed limit this is?
Yeah, but is that with the thing down?
Yeah, that's down. It's not pulling
Okay.
it too bad uphill, but whether it'll do that with the
Yeah, with it turned on.
we can always try it. I mean, Stevie's got a big 600 horsepower tractor, ain't you?
It's
Yeah. Have you finished the canola field extension? Have you?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, so I wonder if Big T takes the soil sample, I'll start spreading lime on it then.
Yeah.
How about
The lower section should already be soil sampled. It's just the upper bit that needs doing.
yeah, it's only one soil sample. So do we want to do this?
Yeah,
field?
we'll give it a go. We can always. Oh, we
Should
own the
we-
land, so it's kind of like.
Should we buy 49.2 and just try it?
Yeah, why not? We can afford it.
Oh, okay.
We'll see it. We'll see how we go. We haven't got the biggest of seed drills and planters, so
No, we've only got 80-meter planters.
but they only require, was it 350 horsepower?
Yeah, no, the thing that's probably gonna struggle most is the combine.
Yeah, if we go across the field mostly, it shouldn't be too bad.
No, I think
we'll
we'll
see.
manage.
5.9 Patch is saying hello Sim Farmer, hey to you and welcome to the stream. Shadow One saying I love the big tomboys. Same with the American Truck Simulator. Convoys, lol. The big convoys. Yeah, it'd be nice to do some maybe do some live streams on ETS2 in the future. Get like multiplayer set up. And do like
That
some
would be
stuff like that.
Yeah, it would be fun having like a big convoy of trucks.
Yeah, it's probably something I'll do on the other channel though. When I really need to get set up on the other channel for live streaming. At the moment I've got no access to the music on there, or because it only covers this one account. I need to set up all the stream key and everything so it works through Streamlabs, so I can just switch between the two accounts. And I can start doing some live streams on the other channel as well. I'll probably do some other games. I really need to get back to Calmsden Farm as well. Bear Rock, I'm hoping we'll be back next week if I can get caught up on this channel, and I can re-record the second episode. I just need to try and get Terra Farm to work, because last time I tried, because Bear Rock is really bumpy, I thought it'd be a good idea to use Terra Farm to level the land so I can get the stones then to use for lime production, so I can level the land and earn money at the same time. But for some reason Terra Farm didn't seem to work properly on the map. But I'm not sure if it was the map itself or whether it was the bucket I was trying to use.
Okay, that corner there is steep.
I could level, no, I could dig the land on Terra Farm, but it wouldn't let me flatten it. When I tried flatten it, just didn't do anything, which is kind of what I wanted it to do. I'm still getting 20 kilometers going uphill. It's just this one corner's a bit steep, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the corner that's steep. I'm like driving on top of the sideline, I think. taking the maximum of the area we can take.
Yeah. Well, the tractor didn't slow down to 19 briefly at the very top. What time are we? So coming up to 20 to 10, so we've got an hour and 20 minutes left, or just under. So if you're enjoying the stream, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Really do appreciate that. So if you do have any suggestions on a map to follow No Man's Land, then please do let me know in the comments, and I will take a look at it.
Okay, do we want to switch out our sugar beet harvester for the one that's in the sale now?
Is it bigger?
It's the big one which you can put the 5-meter header on.
Yeah, then do it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things we could do with upgrading.
Yeah, I was gonna say who's got nothing to do at the moment.
Fent power, yeah.
Well, I'll buy the other one and we can sell the other one later.
Spending all our money.
Yep.
I would have to check the BGA as well. Is that still need topping up with silage, or is it?
Not sure.
Because it requires silage to do anything. It's the only one downside to that BGA is without silage it can't do anything. It's like with other ones you can do manure or slurry on their own. That one you have to have silage for it to do anything at all.
You want to keep going up and down on that side, and I'll
Yeah.
start at the bottom.
Otherwise I'll set my EVA. So yeah, if you do have any suggestions on the map to follow No Man's Land, then let me know and I will take a look at them. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, I've had a look at quite a few maps and there's none that I've really thought, yeah, I really like the look of this one. But you never know, a new map may come out next week that's perfect. I think it was Newlands I was in testing recently. So that one may be one worth looking at. But I'm sure I looked at that one in FS17 and it wasn't a good map for starting out doing contracts, because there was only one really small field on there, and the forestry aspect was a bit sparse as well because a lot of the land had very few trees on it. So it was a difficult map to get started on, so I kind of didn't bother with it. Whether the new version will be exactly the same map or whether it's going to be slightly changed, we'll have to wait and see.
You're missing bits.
Yeah, it's because I set the EVA at the end of the field. I'll go back and get them. Ronick saying, do you ever do really big maps like Australia? I've never done an Australian map. It would be a nice one to do for multiplayer. I did consider doing an Australian map in the past. On FS19 there was one that came out quite early on, but then when I looked at it, the size of the fields were just absolutely enormous. And like, I set up courseplay on the one field to see how long it'd take with a combine. It was like 5 and a bit hours. I was like, yeah, it's just too big to do on my own. It just takes so much time to do any of the work on there. It doesn't leave much time to do anything else for like editing videos and stuff. But
Yeah.
definitely something consider for a multiplayer in the future.
If we do a 4x, we're probably gonna need like 3 harvesters with 18-meter headers.
Yeah.
A 4x map be nice. Next after this, we take all the money from here because it will be needed for
Yeah.
land and buying 3 of each piece of equipment and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're going for 3 honeybee headers, that's 600,000 in headers.
Yeah, you can soon burn through quite a few million if you're buying a lot of equipment.
If
Lorenzo
you're
saying,
going
why
big-
did you stop the old stream farm? The old stream farm stopped partly because at the time I was getting a bit burnt out with FS because I've been playing it quite a lot since release. I started the old stream farm because I was hoping it'd give me a bit more motivation to keep playing, and it kind of had the opposite effect. So it kind of got put to one side with the intention I was going to return to it after a short break, and then I never really got back to it. Because then I ended up starting on No Man's Land, and that kind of took over then. I was getting a bit, say, burnt out with FS, and also seeing like the views on the base game maps were starting to plummet and people losing interest, so I thought I'd start a new map, and I really shouldn't have done. Probably the wrong thing for me to have done at the time. I should have just taken a short break from playing FS. Would have been better. And then if I'd have started it after that, then I'd have probably stuck with it.
Shall I help you out with liming, Stevie?
Yeah, if you've nothing else to do, you can come and help. Yeah, no problem.
Where is the other lime spreader?
Big shed with the tractors in it.
Yeah,
It's an Amazon spreader.
yeah. If you need lime and there's none in the silo at the farm, there should be plenty in the lime production the other side of the river by the BGA.
Okay.
I think there's about 600,000 litres of lime in there.
We've got enough lime.
Yeah. We'll have plenty more. Oh, that mod's changed now, isn't it? It does rock powder.
Yeah, it makes rock powder and lime. Don't know what rock powder is. Oh, yes, I do. It's used for the concrete plant that came out today.
Is that part
I
of that,
think-
is it?
I'm not sure, but I think so.
I saw the concrete plant earlier today. It looks an interesting one if you're doing Terra Farm. Gives you a bit more reason to get stones and stuff. But yeah, that one now it's also changed the recipe so it does equal amounts of lime and rock powder, whereas before it was like a 4-to-1. So it's like four times the amount of stones in to 1 times the amount of lime. Which I was thinking, if that was the case, how have we ended up with 600,000 litres of lime?
Because rock powder wasn't a thing when we bought it.
Yeah, but it didn't do as much lime previously.
No, that's true.
It only did like 1,000 stones for 250 litres of lime.
Some types of stones that they create stone. I think they call it stone flour.
Yeah.
Like flour they use to make china and pottery and stuff too.
Tyler saying I really like the Griffin Indiana. Yeah, Griffin Indiana's one I'd like the look of, but I don't know if I want to do 2 American style maps at the same time because I'm doing the Western Wilds.
I should maybe turn on and now create fields again.
So Griffin Indiana is definitely one I'd probably do if I may still do Griffin Indiana because I don't think the Western Wilds is going to go on for too much longer. Definitely won't be as many episodes as No Man's Land because I'm progressing quite quick on that. So I may only go up to like 75, 80 on the Western Wilds. So Griffin Indiana is definitely one I'm considering.
I'm slowly gaining on you, Sim.
Slowly.
Yes.
How fast are you going?
I put mine up to 25 instead of 20.
Oh, cheat.
No.
Tyler's saying make it your own, don't have to do an American style. Yeah, I always like to try and use equipment that fits the area of the map. So I used to like use them where possible anyway. I know there's still limits to what mods are available for some stuff. And my knowledge of what equipment's used is not the best either. So just like anything that I think is like US style, I try to use it on a US map. That way then I get a bit more variety of equipment I use as well. So I'm not always using the same stuff. Because I used to watch some YouTubers in the past before I started doing videos. And often you find I just always use their favourite stuff. So it didn't matter what map there was on, like with the location on the map or anything. It was like every series, like, oh, this is my favourite combine, I'm going to use it. And it's like every series they're just using the same equipment over and over again. It's nice to try new stuff out.
Yeah, I find that with DJ Goham, he has all his stuff modded, which makes him use the same equipment every time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always nice to use different stuff because there's so many mods that come out as well. It's always nice to try out different mods. So I always try and mix it up as much as possible.
So what are we putting in the field that we had canola in now?
We'll do that one with barley.
Okay, and I'll start planting canola in the grass field.
You can't yet, but wait till August.
Yeah, a
Yeah, I
bit,
can't? Oh
bit
yeah.
too early.
Let's put away the plow then.
Yeah, it's August the earliest we can plant anything. Yeah. Ronick Z saying, I'm used to being a Fendt guy, but on the map I play I use John Deere. I do like the Fendt stuff, but I do like to try and mix up stuff. So for the next one I'll probably start off with small equipment again, but try and use something I've not used before. Often there is that, you get to some stuff there's not much options, so you're kind of forced to use the same stuff.
How do you want it, Stevie? Do you want to finish the rest for your video, or should I finish it off?
Have you enough lime to finish it?
Yes.
Yeah, you can finish it away there. I'll move on to the next. I'll side sample the next field and I'll move on to it.
Yeah, I have this tractor with the soil sample is standing right beside the field.
Perfect.
There you go, Sim. Bit of the money is back.
Oh, I've just disconnected again. Wrong button.
And I'm gonna spend more money again.
Spend more money again.
Yeah, I'm buying the header for the sugar beet harvester.
Ah.
That's all my money spending done for now, I think.
Right.
Storm, hand back the company credit card there, please, okay?
Well, I earned more money than we had.
Right, so that's another new field done. So we've got a nice new field here, and then extension on that field.
Here's something I found on the web. According
Alexa.
to Wikipedia,
Oh.
Mantine
Is that
Alexa.
Alexa?
Shh, quiet. I forgot to mute my Alexa. She's telling me something about Manti on Wikipedia. Right.
We asked my grandpa's Siri on the phone
Yeah.
for a box of eggs, and it said that's not nice. Don't know why it wasn't nice, but that was its answer.
Well, I was 5 meters short, Stevie, on the line.
I forgot what I was looking at now. BGA. Does the BGA need silage? Right, we can turn that one on now. Now we've got some canola. Almost out of silage at the BGA, so we'll go and top that up.
Are you going to build a tailor shop, Sim?
Yeah, can do. We may as well. We've got stockpiling all that fabric. Something I keep meaning to do and then never get round to actually doing. Could also do with building that new shed as well, so I can move some of the equipment.
Which one's that?
Something I've meant to do ages ago as well, never got round to doing.
Didn't you build a new shed, the big one?
Yeah, the big
Yeah,
one,
the-
but I was going to build another shed next to it for
Oh.
putting the semi trucks in, trailers in,
Oh yeah, okay.
and then we keep those. Oh, I flipped the. I don't know what the hell's gone in there. I've managed to roll my tractor.
I haven't done that yet.
I don't know how.
I'll come to help you. Rescue truck is on the way. If I can get out of this garage.
Driving is hard, I see.
You literally put everything over, Sim. Everything on his roof.
Yeah, everything. I don't know. It just went.
Let's see. My rescue services is on the way. Let's see if my normal rescue tricks work.
I'll just
Just
use
hope,
it.
just hope that I don't go flying in the other field. Here we come. 80 kilometers an hour.
Don't crash it into the crop. No, I think I just have to use super strength and flip it back over. I don't know, because I was driving in cab. It's just like
It's a bit bumpy, but not that bumpy.
I didn't think I was driving particularly fast. Oh, hell. It's having the jewels on. Thumbnail I should have done.
The jewel should make it more stable, not unstable.
Yeah.
That big plow has to go to the other shed.
There's no space for it anywhere. It's too
Put
big.
it I've parked mine beside again.
Nearly took you out then.
Yeah.
Just about managed to see you coming across the screen.
Yeah, I didn't see you. Well, I did see you coming across the screen, but
Like, maybe it was me just driving too fast.
no, it was probably me going at 100.
That's what she said. Yeah, over here, I was gonna put in another shed here.
I'm starting to pull trailers over there.
So if we flatten out this terrain, I'm gonna have to try and find out why my FPS is having so
Did
many bad
you-
issues.
Did you fix the missing spot, Steven?
Yeah, I got that finished.
Ah, thank you.
Which you know is 63 kilometers an hour. We'll do that with a chisel defo. Is that how fast I was going? I'll blame it. I was too busy trying to read chat at the same time. It's always my excuse.
I tried ramming speed to flip it, but it didn't work.
Did you buy the powertrain edition for that TLX?
The powertrain?
The
I
one
did. I bought the biggest engine.
The one with the when you choose the wheel options, you get the white ones or the red ones.
No, you can only get the white ones when you've got dual axle.
Ah, so if you get the triple axle, you can get the red powertrain ones. Which are
Yeah, I
like,
tried the red one, but I wasn't able to find out how to put down the third wheel, and then it just annoys me.
I went with the whites, the white ones on the Western Wilds.
What's the difference?
The powertrain's supposed to have a lot more torque and
Speed?
less wheel speed. I think the speed's the same, but you can pull a lot heavier loads with it. without struggling.
Okay, I'm gonna switch it to the red axle again.
It's a bit of an insane truck, that. Especially how fast it goes.
Yes. 255 kilometers an hour. But how do I put down that third axle?
Oh, I'm sorry, Stevie. I thought you go around the field for the first, but
That's okay. I'll go around it.
I've pressed every button on my keyboard.
It might. Let me have a look. I'll jump in. 'Cause I think I can do it with a controller.
Go ahead, it's open.
Maybe. No. Don't think there is any option for it, is there?
It looks really weird if you have got.
No, I can't see any options coming up even on the controller for it.
You know, if you give throttle, like those wheels spin crazy fast. Oh no, now it's working for some reason.
Is there not a key binding setting for lift and drop axles? I think
No.
there is.
Nothing coming up. Not that I can see anyway.
No, but
on the
it mightn't be assigned to a key. But if you go into your key binding settings, there might be one there that you have to set one to.
on the Scania, it's X when you have activated the truck.
Yeah, here X is turning off and on off the Jake brake, or what's it called?
Jake brake. Alright, well,
The very annoying brake that I don't like and disable.
I'll build that a bit further back. So this shed will replace the one that's over there. Sort of. So the same shed we've got over there, but we'll use this one instead. So just so it's spreading out the equipment a little bit more. Because we are starting to get quite a lot of stuff in one place.
Stevie, should I help you with the auger wagon instead?
Yeah, that might be good.
Okay, I'll just leave it like this. Now it's quick. Holy cow.
Now it's quick.
Yes, I put the red axle and now I'm up to 150 already.
You're going to end up
And-
crashing that into the river.
I went into the shed.
Take off the bridge.
I'll clear the river. Just like put a little hump on this side and I'll clear the river.
I did do a bit more landscaping around the other bridge, the new one that we built last time. I haven't actually shown that yet. It's just added a few fences and smoothed out the ramp a little bit.
I might have to change the spec to the dual axle since it's a bit too quick for me now.
Yeah, I'm not particularly keen on the triple ones. I tend to find they're a bit too long.
Well, it's just as long as the twin one.
They always seem like the Super Mac line thing I've got. It's like a limo. Turns like one as well.
No, I'm going it hasn't got the best brakes. Oh, hello there.
Not when it goes that fast.
Nope, no hand brakes or e-brakes either.
Daniel saying hi Sim, hey to you, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So we'll park all our trucks over here and our trailers. So
I'll
just
test out your new bridge by driving over it quick and seeing if there's a bump.
it's nice and smooth now. You'll probably still take off though.
I've locked auto steer so I'll go straight.
Yeah. Right, so we can sell this shed. I don't know what we'll do with that. I don't know if I'll just leave it as grass. One thing I also probably want to do is change the bale storage. So we're actually getting rid of the bales because we've got the new ones from GTX, which is the
Oh, no.
object storage mod.
It's real smooth now.
But I think for bales, I think there's only these ones.
I had to jump out of the truck, otherwise it would have gone through the maize field with me in it.
I don't know if that's going to be a bit too big. Well, at least that should take all the bales out, so we haven't got as many objects on the map, because we have got quite a few bales stacked up here, which doesn't help on multiplayer with FPS. Irish Footballer HD saying, how much debt does the farm have? This farm, none. We are completely debt free, I think. Or we should be. Yeah, we've got 0 loan.
I'm gonna say we're not dent free, but
I was going to go and top up the silage. That's what I was going to do.
Big T, are you on the way to me with some lime in the auger wagon?
Right by your side at in one moment.
Yeah, we'll go and chuck a few more. Oh, if I go the right way, chuck a few more silage bales into the BGA to just top that up a bit. I think we've got a few left over there, haven't we?
yes.
Oh, I should have gone over the new bridge again.
I had to change the lorry down to the slow one. It was too quick.
Just so I can show the changes I made from last stream. So I just added a few trees down the side and changed the fence, and I also improved the ramp going up to it. So I widened it a little bit so it doesn't have such a big drop off either side. Smoothed it out. I did want to put the fence in to join up to this bridge here, but when you get so far down it doesn't let you put fences in. There's my camera control. So yeah, I'll just put fences up down the side and a couple of trees. It's nice and smooth now, straight over to the bridge. There is an actual slight bump, but that is the actual bridge itself. That end plank sits slightly higher than the bridge, so you get that bump off that. Well, I've got it as good as I can get it, so it's nice and smooth over there.
I didn't notice the bump went flying over it.
You probably wouldn't in that. It is a very slight, just nudges the tyres up slightly.
Yeah, it's nice having my slow truck back. It was too quick.
Philip saying hello, hey to you, and welcome to the stream as well. How many silage bales we've got left? A few. I've completely gone over the top of that one. Let's do this in cab, it's a bit easier. I don't know why, I find it so much easier to do in cab with the side panel than I do out of cab. The only thing I don't know how to do on this is boom out with the side panel.
It's if you've got the blue thing,
Yeah.
like it's then it's like twisting it. That
Yeah,
was what it was on mine at least.
Oh yeah, it's probably because I've got the JCB's got an opening door and it opens and closes the door
Oh yeah,
when I twist the joystick.
my twisty thing is suddenly broken.
Yeah, it's another one of those annoying conflicting opening closing doors that I really couldn't care less for.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's no use for it. Just have it like Stevie said last time, like in 17 and 19, that you had to hold in a key and then you got those circles that you could push.
Yeah, the simple IC. But there's quite a few tractors out now with that, but not on Mod Hub.
I really liked that. I don't like this.
Yeah, I would much rather have mods with a simple IC, because then if you don't want to use it, you just don't have to use it. Chatvox Gaming saying hello, hey to you, welcome to the stream. me looking over at the other screen. Daniel saying hello as well. Hey to you. And welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're doing well. So we've got about just over 45 minutes left before we wrap up. So what we do need to do is just check everything before we finish up to make sure there's all the animals are fed and everything. And then next time we'll probably skip through to, well, I'll probably skip through to August, ready for the next stream. And then we can get cracking with the rest of the harvesting. So we'll have probably the oats to do. We can get the canola planted as well next month.
I'd be thinking, Sim, with 4 of us here, we'll nearly be on August tonight and harvest the oats.
It depends how long it's going to take you to finish that field. What you've got to do, just do the lime on it. Is that all that's left?
Yeah, literally, I've only probably maybe 3 more passes of the field. That's about it, I'd say.
Yeah. Well, we check on the animals, make sure they've got enough feed to get them through the night. Then we can skip through to August, then get the oats harvested and the straw baled up before we finish up.
Planted and the barley. Yeah, we can get the canola planted then too.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think whether it'd be worth doing a bigger field of canola. Because we've got that new field, we could do canola instead.
Which one, the new or the new extended?
No, not the new extended, because we had canola in that last time, well, part of that. So we'll do that one with the barley, because then it rotates that crop.
Yeah, you can do the crop rotation thing, Majigger.
Yeah, I always just usually switch between barley and canola, rotate between those two. Corn and soybeans, like the Western Wilds, I'm pretty much just swapping canola and barley over, then soybeans and corn over. And then mixing oats in with one of those as well. But what I probably will end up on the Western Wilds is having 5 really big fields. I'm just having like 1 for corn, 1 for canola, 1 for barley, and then 1 for oats.
Lads, I kid you not. There's after a rap of thunder going off here, and I felt it in the chair, sitting at the computer.
Yeah. Hopefully your power don't go off again.
Great excuse not to work tomorrow, though. Sorry, power cut. Arm didn't go on.
Well, my weather thing on the Alexa was showing 9 PM thunderstorms. We've had nothing yet. Not even rain.
It's coming. It's coming all the way from Ireland. Don't worry.
This will be here tomorrow. Probably in the middle of the night, knowing me. It'll set the dogs off like 2 o'clock in the morning. We had last night. We had fireworks going on. It's like a bit early for fireworks. Come back in a few weeks.
Do you have enough lime for the rest of the field, Stephen?
I'd say fill me up if you're here at the end of the field. I've only 2,500 litres left. I may not have enough.
Yeah, I fill you up.
Could have been. Possibly. We could only just about hear them, those like in the distance. But loud enough for the dogs to pick up on them. think that'll do for all the silage bales. The other lot aren't ready yet. If I actually get it in. Mick Callan saying, where are you, Stevie? I'm in Carlo and it's flashing all evening.
I'm in Galway. It's the same way, flashing all evening as well.
Take a while for it to get across to me then. So that next lot of silage bales will be ready for next time probably. What are we up to? 39% fermented on those. BGA's got enough silage now to keep that going. How much digestate we got? Only 1.4 million litres. Not much. Right, we'll take this back over to the main yard. So let me know once we're all ready and I'll speed up time. I'll just check on the cows, make sure they've got straw and feed. I'll do the sheep as well while we've got this, see if they need a bale of hay. May need to move a few egg pallets as well, possibly.
Live spreading is done now.
Nice one. Yeah, this pallets of wool need moving. I imagine egg pallets will need moving as well. We'll give the sheep a bale of hay. That should keep them going.
Where's the forklift left now? Is it around the chickens? No?
Last time I saw it, it was in the chicken shed.
Yeah, I'll move some pallets now next, so.
Yeah. So I'll just check on the cow. Who crashed into the straw bales?
Probably Storm.
Probably. I was going to build the pellet press, wasn't I? I completely forgot about that. Just reminded me while we kept the straw bales full. Lethal Farm saying, good morning guys, can't be doing something right without pumps and hoses, pack BGA. Can't be doing something right without pumps and hoses, pack BGA, can't store methanol. Can't store methanol. Do you mean methane? Is that a typo? Or autocorrect changed it? What do you mean can't be doing something right without it storing? We're pretty much burning the methane straight off. That's why we haven't got any. Because the power plant's literally just burning it straight off. So we've got 500 litres there. So the fermenter, that'll never build up. They'll just go straight to the power plant. And then that'll process it all every cycle. So we'll never get a build-up of methane from there at the moment, because we're exceeding the power plant will process more methane than we can produce currently. Yeah, basically you want with the pumps and hoses. This is your production rate of methane. You want your power plant to be more than whatever that is. So currently we're producing 1,449 methane, but our power plant will process 1,735. So as long as this one on the power plant is higher than what your producing, your torch will never run active, which you don't want. Basically, you never want your torch running active because then you're wasting methane. So if we add sugar beet to this now, that'll take it up to 1,649, which we can still cover with the power plants we've got. So we'll never be wasting methane, it will all just literally get burnt off. We're using 2, so we've currently got the largest one. So we've got the 800 and we've also got the 500 plus. The 800 only has enough storage if you're doing silage. If you want to do anything more than silage, you need to get an extra one. One of the other ones to boost up your methane production, processing.
I'm back.
Can someone try and open the indoor of the chickens? The one where the eggs are. I couldn't get it to open.
Yes, I'm on my way.
Have you got that problem with the doors not opening?
Yeah, I had to go in from the far side and take out the forklift.
I opened them earlier.
Yeah, I have that issue every now and then. I just can't open the doors on the chicken shed.
There are that many eggs again already.
Yeah, that's what you get when you're 1,500 chickens. It's not as bad as the Western Wilds with that 5,000 chicken shed.
I've got 2 of those on
I
No
think it
Man's
literally
Land.
does like 30,000 litres of eggs a month.
Yeah, I've got 2 of those right beside each other on No Man's Land.
It's like
I was
can't,
struggling for eggs and then I was like, well then go with this.
yeah, I can't keep up with the feed. I have to literally sit there when I'm skipping through the night with a trailer with barley in it to keep it topped up. Because it literally doesn't last a month. I really need to go on the XML file and just increase the feed capacity from 20,000 litres. Change it to something like 60 so it lasts a few months. Yeah, the power plant on the pumps and hoses, you can't distribute anything like the electricity. It automatically sells it every hour, so there's no like way to use it for anything else. I think the methane you can send somewhere else if you change that.
It's -1 here.
-1.
Yes.
Wow.
Freezing. My room is 16.
Will this connect to that? Oh, it will.
Yes. You know, it's only 16 in here, so I had to go
Yeah.
down and get me a hot bottle of water.
One thing I was going to do is have a look at building that bale storage. Yeah, we can fit that in.
Do you want to skip up time so we can...
If the animals are all okay and everything's pallets have all moved,
Alright.
and
Yeah, then you have to ask Stevie, I think.
I'm just moving the eggs now, so they're.
are the cows okay, Storm? They got feed and that.
Yes, they have enough for one night.
That's fine then. Yeah, as soon as we've finished moving the pallets, I'll start skipping up time. So might as well get ready with
I'll get the combine over there.
yeah. A spawn point sticks out quite a bit.
I'm taking down the sugar beet harvester to the farm.
From the shop, the new one.
Yes, the new used
Yes.
one.
Did you buy the 5.2 meter header for it as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
That's why I'm spending money.
I'll have to have a look in a bit, see how much we spent.
Is there a header trailer for that header to the
Yes,
harvester?
but I wouldn't recommend using it.
I had to carry it over the bridge, the header.
Oh,
It's a bit too wide for the bridge.
no, it's not too bright for the bridge. He just went too slow.
A is not accepted here. What? do you mean hay is not accepted here? Do you have to select which ones you want? Have I just put
It's
like
maybe
one?
too big.
Have they got different ones for different bales? No, it just said steel bale shed. Not hay. Right, how does this work? I've never actually tried this bale shed. Anybody used it? Let me know. Let me turn on the trigger marker so I can actually see where stuff's supposed to go. That's always helpful.
Okay,
Yes.
speed time.
You put down the bales there and that should do it. Wait, here, if you come in here, it says straw 125 centimeters. So you
Straw.
can only choose one.
Where's...
Here,
Oh.
go into the object storage. Configure it. I want.
Okay.
Hay.
I have to select what bale. Oh.
Yeah, you have to go hay 180.
There you go. Bales is not accepted here. What?
It's a round bale 180, isn't it?
Oh, you know why? It's because it's... I bet it's because it's the 152. No, these aren't the standard bales. Hey,
These
180. Yeah, the round bale 180s. So why is it not taking them? I was thinking we don't have the bale capacity mod.
Aren't those just the ones from the Vermeer baler?
Yep. So it should take them.
Wait, let me see, how big does the Vermeer baler? It
Just
is
standard size
180.
bales. Oh, it does the 182s as well, and the 183, 184. Maybe let's try the 180.
There we go. I had the 180 with the smaller one.
Okay.
Or the bigger one, the 0.21 instead of the 0.2. Whoa, look at our money.
2.1 million. I always reckon we'll have 2.5 million.
Yes. See, that's money spending of mine is paying off.
So you go spend money to make money.
Yes.
I definitely think investing in the BGA was well worth it.
It's paid itself.
Oh, it's more than paid itself.
Yeah.
So what we'll have to do is once we've finished clearing all the hay bales, we'll build another one of those sheds next to this for the straw. Should help with the
lagginess.
yeah, the lagginess around this area a little bit.
I reckon we're nearly at 3 million before it gets light.
2.7.
2.8. Depends on when you
We're
stop it.
getting around about 70,000 an hour.
Wait, now we didn't get anything.
It may have run out of
Yeah. I think it's a bit low.
2.6.
Oh, yeah, it's empty.
Is it empty now?
Yes.
Is there
I'd say-
still stuff in the bunker though?
Well, time.
Nope.
Okay.
Do we have any toolbox?
We've got the N mod. You can walk up to the machine and just push N, and you can repair it from there.
There is a couple of workshop areas knocking around, but yeah, you can just use the mobile workshop mod. Just
Yeah,
press
I didn't manage to fit it in the shed.
Yeah. There's the big shed where the combine
you-
harvester was stored. There's an outside workshop there.
Yeah, but that
Okay.
header won't fit in anyway. You can't fold the header. That's the size of the header. But I think it will fit in that other shed. If not, we'll need a header
Yeah.
trailer.
No, over by the big shed over the other side, there's a container at the side that's a workshop.
Yeah, but you can't change the size of that header. It's the big.
Who wants to do the harvesting anyway?
I can do it.
I
Yeah,
can
if you
do it.
take a start storm, and I'm gonna sow the canola in the big field because I've already done harvesting for my video.
Okay. Do we want to swath it?
Yeah, we'll bale the straw up. I'll come over with the
The Vermeer baler?
I'll bring the truck over first so you can unload.
Yes.
I'll finish doing the bales later. So yeah, we'll get all the hay bales put into here. It is a little bit big. I would like if there was a version of this that was like half the size, because we'll never fill that. That's just like a humongous amount of hay bales.
It's 100 and something bales. 158, I think.
330, 180 centimeter.
330.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna have that many hay
No.
bales
It'd
just
be
laying
nice
around.
if there was an option to have a slightly smaller version of it, like half the size of that. Or have it so you could put like straw and hay in it, like half and half.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because that's the one thing I found with those on FS19. I never got anywhere close to filling them. There was nice
Never
storage
get-
bale mods, but it was just like massive.
The ones, the silos too, I never managed to fill a silo.
No. But I did like those, like the bale stack mod on FS19. They just had the tarpaulin over it.
Yeah, I'd like to see that one back. Going 15.
Okay. If I can... Cruise control for me is awkward. So half the time I don't bother with it. Since I've got my steering wheel plugged in, it's disabled the cruise control from my Xbox controller, so I can't switch it on.
Oh.
I can adjust the speed with the controller, but I can't switch it on and off. I'll run you
I'm
to the
empty. I'm empty.
Alright. You want to
Should I
take over
do-
with the carting, Big T?
Yeah, I can.
I'll go and grab the baler and start baling up the straw.
You're gonna take the Vermeer one.
Yeah. May as well.
Next, we should get us a square baler
Yeah.
for stuff like this. Get a big Heston baler. Or the increased bale capacity one.
Yeah, get one of the, I'm sure one will come up in the used equipment sales at some point.
Have we got the increased bale capacity mod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's check the used equipment sale.
There isn't one in there yet.
You've been checking again.
I've always been checking.
So the trouble is, it's getting stuffed up with all our old equipment. Zeta Major. Anybody want a Zeta tractor?
Yes, is it 500 horsepower plus?
Nope.
Oh, well then no.
You'd probably have to buy about 20 of them and link them up to get 500 horsepower. Maybe not quite 20, but
No,
you'd need a few.
I'll buy 10 and then I have 750 horsepower. Just chain them up.
Wrong way. So where are we? Got 25 minutes left. So let's see if we can get this field harvested in 25 minutes. Baled up all the straw.
Oh, I can get it harvested if you want.
I don't think I'll get all the straw baled up. You know, we'll see. Might have to get the second baler on there as well. Or actually, we could do with picking some of the straw up with the loading wagon and topping up the cow's bedding and the feed mixer.
Yes.
Why did I start shooting backwards then? Just check we are doing 180. Yep. Reset bell counter, Control X. Turn that on. Do we have it lowered? I can't tell. Nope.
How fast are your bailings?
I'm not bailing at all at the moment because I can't get the thing
Oh.
to. Can't work out how to lower it.
By pushing the lower key?
I'm trying. It's not doing
Oh.
anything. No, that's jumped out the tractor. There we go. I'll come get it to work on the side panel. 20 kilometers an hour. Baling.
Yeah, okay, so you're a bit quicker than me.
Seems a little bit fast.
I was gonna say the header is set to 15, which is plenty fast enough.
Yeah. 2 harvesters, 2 balers. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting a second harvester for next year, especially with the bigger fields now.
Can we get the honeybee header?
I don't think I have them installed on it, do we? Why is this not going?
I don't think we have enough money to upgrade anything next year.
Yeah, no, me neither. With me on here, won't have any money left.
There we go. So, why is it? There we go. I forgot to turn on automatic. Oh, yeah, automatic drop. Sitting there
Yeah.
waiting for it to unload the bale, and it's not unloading.
I'd like me a big 18-meter header with one of those, like, fixed hoppers on a combine.
Is that? Did we get the modded John Deere?
John Deere? Think so.
Does it come with an extended pipe on that one?
The pipe is long enough for an 18-meter header.
Is it?
Yeah, but that's the standard ones too, I
Yeah.
think.
The trouble I'm finding with the case, the one I've got on Western Wells, is it clears the header okay, but you have to get so close to the header for the worker to put the pipe out. You're almost crashing into it because it doesn't
Yeah.
detect the trailer unless you get super close to it.
Yeah, no, this has got enough area, and I don't know if this is the longest pipe.
Get the Macdon 50. Is the Macdon header available anywhere? I've not seen that yet.
Yes,
Is
it's but the trailer is stupid big.
Yeah.
That's like it has dual wheels at the end and dual wheels at the back, and a big.
TCX saying there's going to be a new combine from custom modding with an auger extension. Yeah, the auger's fine. It's just that when you've got a worker on the combine, I find that it doesn't pick up that the trailer's next to it, so it needs like the however it works for the worker to pick up the that the trailer's there. So I literally have to put the wheels right next to the header. It's in testing now. Nice one. I presume is that an update to his current case combine?
I'm actually catching up, going 15 because you have to stop for every bale.
Yeah. Well, I'm missing some. What I don't like when you get these big headers on the combines, the straw swath's too wide. None of the balers pick everything up.
Yeah, that's my excuse. The balers are just too small.
Unless you go faster, then you get a nice smaller straw swath.
Yeah, but then you get big humps at the end.
Yeah.
That's why I always try to reverse.
Yeah, I always try and reverse when you get to the end. Just so you don't get that big, massive lump like workers leave sometimes. Especially on course play, the workers don't do that. They just leave a big, massive pile. No, it's the new John Deere S780, but I think there will be an update for the Case 250 combine. Hopefully.
I just want me a big tractor or combine.
Yeah, 18 meter header's nice though.
Yeah, but I found that it's not as flexible.
I haven't really noticed the flex, 'cause I've only used it on flat fields.
Yeah. I know that when Giants announced 22 that they said like the feeder house tilts a bit, but
Yeah,
I'd like if the headers would be able to be like bendy,
yeah,
like
proper
they are in
flex
real life.
across
Yeah,
the
I know
ground.
this. This John Deere header should be flex and hinge,
Yeah,
so it should be able to go crazy, but it doesn't sadly.
it's probably because of the console version. The limit on those on the older generation that probably prevents them from doing it fully.
Yeah, but if they can do it on an plow, shouldn't they be able to do it on a header too?
Yeah, but there's a lot more animation on the header though, with the crop going into. You don't forget all the animation would have to change to the flex on the header as well.
Well, they don't need the flex, but if they did the hinging,
You'd have to have like a proper dynamic animation on there as well for it to adjust to the flex of the headers, which I imagine would probably take quite a bit of processing power to do on the fly. Custom modding will have the new header too, that will break into 3 pieces. I think it was in the Farm Sim
That's-
news.
oh yeah, I haven't watched that one yet.
Is that the
That's
is it-
DJ Go
yeah? Did they have one on FS19? Was it custom modding that did one, or was it somebody else? Yeah, the square baler with the swaffer at the front's a lot better than this. I just think Giants just need to increase the pickup width or reduce the size of the straw swath slightly. One or the other. So I find once you start getting anything over 10 metres, like windrower or header on the combine, then the straw swath seem to be way too wide for any of the base game balers to pick up all this swath up in one go.
So when the Platinum DLC comes out, are we gonna be starting from start?
Yeah, on that map we'll just, well, probably not with nothing. We'll have some
a few,
equipment.
yeah, a few tractors and a
So
chainsaw.
I don't know how many streams we'll do on that map. It depends how it goes and what the map's like. So maybe just like take one tractor and then some forestry equipment.
I want me a Voltra then.
It depends what it's like until we start seeing a bit more of the actual map itself. How much of it's forestry, how much of it's actual farming.
I hope that most of it is forestry.
They did mention about like clearing the rocks with the rock breaker to clear areas for fields. But how suitable the actual area is for creating a field.
I wish they added dynamite.
Now you need to change the pickup width. You need to change it in Giants Editor. If you just change the XML file, all it does is change what it says in the store. You actually need to increase it in Giants Editor, which I know how to do. It's just really shouldn't need to have to do it. I had a few modded balers on FS19 that I adjusted the width, pickup width slightly. Just because I found some of them was way too narrow. I mean, you look at that though, you completely fit in the whole thing between there, but you still get those little bits that it just does not pick up. Because the actual pickup thing in there is more than big enough to pick all that up. And then every now and then you just get that tiny little bit that it'll leave at the side. It's not difficult to do if you get Giants Editor. You just need to get the node for the pickup width and then you just extend it out slightly. It's a very, very easy thing to do. The trouble is with base game stuff, obviously the Vermeer we wouldn't be able to do unless you got a cracked DLC, because it's locked in a DLC. But the base game stuff you could change, but then you wouldn't be able to use it in multiplayer unless other people had got the exact same changes.
Yeah, I hope they make a self-propelled square baler.
Self-propelled square baler. They could easily do one. Basically all this is a round baler stuck on the back of a chassis with a cab on the front.
Yeah, it's the round baler from the Vermeer pack.
Yeah.
Just on the back of that thing. But I want mine on the back of a fast track.
I'm sure somebody will mod one. I know they can't use the DLC stuff to change it, but I'm sure it wouldn't be that difficult to produce something taking parts off of a Frankenstein, take the cab off something else and stick a baler on the back of it.
Yeah, I'll put a baler on the back of what's the fastest thing.
Yeah, Medicine Creek I had a Vermeer baler, brown baler. That was from, oh I can't remember which the modder that was from. Medicine Creek was a nice map, but it was horrendous performance wise, for me anyway. Say again, Storm.
I'll take something quick and put the square baler on the back. I'll take a pickup, put it on the back of the pickup. Then I can go 80 kilometers an hour while baling.
Yeah. I don't. Do Vermeer actually make a square baler in real life, or do they only do round bales?
Don't know. I think they only do round.
I've only ever seen a round one. We'll see. I'll have to get a modded baler and.
Round balers are annoying. Since in real life too, when they are nearly full they make the beeping. But even with ear protection in, the beeping is so loud. When you've got ear protection in and you're sitting in the other tractor outside, you can still hear it.
Tim?
Hello?
Where do you want the oats?
Just put them in the main farm silo. We don't have anywhere else for them at the moment. I think a grain mill's on the horizon soon.
Yes.
We're gonna have to find another reasonable flat area of the map where we can start putting some more productions on, so we can spread out a little bit, because I don't want to build any more down this end of the map now. Not productions wise anyway. I want to try and start spreading things out a little bit more. Steve is still here. He's just over there planting canola in the big field, so it looks like he's just going to refill.
I think area 41 and 6 and 4 are like a bit flat.
Should have took the seed tender over to you instead, Stevie.
I forgot about that actually.
Yeah, I forgot about it until I saw it in the shed earlier. Oh yeah, I forgot we got the TLX pickup and the seed tender and.
I have enough seed. I ran out of fertilizer.
Yeah, canola takes quite a bit of fertilizer, doesn't it?
Yes, it's turning the field from red nitrogen to green, so it's taking a lot.
It's one of those where you should have put some slurry on first.
I am nearly full.
You
I
are
am full.
Stop.
Why am I still?
Because the combine full stop stopped you.
I can still harvest, that's strange.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
at 99%, but I'm full.
rounding error.
Yep.
TSX saying 220 kilograms. That canola's quite a lot, isn't it? Nitrogen. So obviously, depending on the soil type. So, what soil is that field predominantly? Never
I did-
actually checked that.
I didn't even check
It's,
either.
it's a good mix of. There's a bit of silty clay in the middle of it. It's a bit of a mix of loam and sandy loam, with a tiny little bit of loamy sand at the one end. Combine experience just slows things down too much. I like the idea of the mod, but I don't like the idea of only being able to harvest at like 3 miles an hour.
No, I have to go at least 15 kilometers an hour.
I enjoy harvesting. Harvesting is one of my favourite jobs to do in FS. I can tolerate base game speeds. Yeah, it makes it more realistic, but at the end of the day, you're simulating a full day's work into a couple of hours of gameplay. So you've got to take that into account, that if you're taking twice the amount of time to harvest one field, it just means you get far less done each time you play the game.
I think my game is a bit bugged since... Oh no, there it goes. Big T's character is still standing where the tractor was.
I've had that a few times on my multiplayer, where I've jumped inside the tractor but the character's still standing outside.
Yeah, no, there's 2 of him.
Doppelganger.
He's duplicated himself.
Yeah, I like playing.
I'm doing the job for 2.
So I don't play realistically. I like to play without using too many like unrealistic things. But I also like to play for enjoyment, and if something's starting to take far too long, especially for the videos as well, because you don't want to watch somebody harvest a field at 3 miles an hour.
Unrealistic doesn't exist.
It's a game. You should play it for enjoyment.
Yes.
So I always say, play it how you enjoy it. If you enjoy playing as realistically as possible, then go for it. I can see why some people do, but for me,
I like using the base equipment. I just like it a bit faster than it normally goes. I don't mind using a 15-meter header instead of using like a 50-meter header, but
I find that sometimes though, some stuff I find it's, if you go too fast, it just feels too fast.
yeah, 15 is okay, but I wouldn't want to go quicker than that.
Clayton Hart's in the chat saying hi, Sim Farmer. Hey to you. Welcome to the stream. I find like harvesting, for me, anything over about 10 miles an hour, I just find it just seems way too fast. So that 10-15 kilometers an hour, I think it just seems a bit weird. It's like mowing as well. I think mowers are already pretty fast as they are, but then when you start increasing their speed, it just seems a little bit too fast. Latvia Naga saying, hey Sim, my game messed up again, graphic game blurry, also try same settings we said last time. Yeah, those check in, don't need to update your graphics card setting, graphics card drivers. Mine was recently updated, so if you're running an older version, that may cause you a few problems.
You're gonna be baling everything before the end of the stream.
Yeah. Well, no, I'll grab the loading wagon and pick up some of it to fill up the feed mixer and the straw.
Okay. Oh, I'm getting cold here. It's getting colder and colder.
Try and think. Well, if it's Latvia Nagra, thank you for the $1.9 super chat. You did everything, nothing changed. Don't know what else to think. We'll go and grab the tractor and the loading wagon. We'll start filling up the feed mixer with straw, because I think we've got plenty of space in here. 27,000 litres, and the cows are all out of straw, so that needs topping up. I'm going to grab a tractor, see which one we can get. I'll take the unicorn out for a spin. I say it's difficult to know what to try, because I don't know what your setup is. And it's not an issue I've ever had, like where graphics gone really blurry all of a sudden. So yeah, I don't know what to suggest on that one, other than checking your graphics cards or Windows. Make sure your Windows is up to date if you're using Windows.
And make sure that they're not using like custom shaders or anything like that that could cause it.
Get that connected. TCX saying, can I ask where you got the unicorn out of? This tractor is a base game tractor that came up in the used equipment sale that technically doesn't exist.
Bug.
So it was kind of like a bugged out tractor that came available in used equipment. So it shows up as a Fendt on the side 943, but it's in Challenger yellow. But then when you actually look at it,
In the store, it says that it's a Fendt MT743,
yeah, you can
which
see there in
doesn't exist.
the bottom right hand corner, it's a Fendt MT743. But this is the base game tractor that for some reason just literally randomly spawned in the used equipment sales.
Yeah, because it is a Challenger, it's not a Fendt.
There is a modded one where you can actually get this colour with the Fendt logos on.
Yeah, but
this is actually the base game tractor. Randomly. Yeah, it's just in America some Fendts are yellow. Yeah, but in game you can't choose that as an option.
those Fendts are, yeah, those are Challengers. Yellow Fendts, I think.
Yeah, they're technically the same. The Challenger and Fendt MTs.
But I think I know that the 1050 Challenger they stopped to make. It was in Farming Simulator 19 in the beginning, but then
Yeah.
they removed it.
Yeah, they're both from the same company, Agco. So they're technically probably the same tractors. It's just one's Challenger for.
They're identical, only thing is that Fendt's cabin is a bit more luxurious.
Yeah. It's the same with the Fendt 1050 and the Challenger 1050. Pretty much
Yeah,
same
but
tractor,
the
just different
Challenger
branch one.
1050 they've stopped producing.
Yeah. Probably because they're not selling in the
And why would you
brand.
want the Challenger
Because I think
when you can?
because Challenger was more of a in America. Because it was
Yes.
Cat, wasn't it? Then like the
Yeah.
Caterpillar tractors, and then they went Challenger, and then
Yeah.
Agco took over. I think it was like they're pushing the Fendt brand more in the US now than.
Yeah, why would you want a Challenger when you can get a luxurious Fendt?
Yeah, seems pointless putting two tractors out the same under two different guises. You might as well just do one. Yeah, some of the older stuff, the Cat Challenger, they used to have Cat engines in, didn't they, as well? The same was it the class, the old class combine used to have a Cat engine. It was like a Lexian.
The new Ideals and the Lexions, I think, run on a big MAN engine.
Yeah.
16 point something liter MAN engine.
Surprised they don't do make their own now.
Yeah, but MAN has got so many years in good production.
Yeah,
that-
for engines, they used to make engines for a lot of different companies, didn't they? MAN.
Well, MAN makes lorries that are made for heavy pulling. So, and heavy hauling, so it's just as easy buying an engine from them.
'Cause I think
Probably.
pretty sure some of the old cranes we used to have at work, the Libers, had MAN engines in.
I think Liebherr runs MAN engines in the smaller machine. I'm not sure.
I think that I'm pretty sure Liebherr started manufacturing their own engines for some of their stuff.
I understand that it's cheaper renting a or like buying from a company which has many years in making engines.
Yeah,
That's the smart thing to do instead of trying to make your own.
yeah.
If
Right.
it's-
At work, we used to have the Cat, which obviously they do their own complete.
yeah,
everything's
Cat
their
makes their own engines.
We had the I'm not going to say the name of the one because it probably YouTube will clobber me for saying it was began with an F and it was blue. They used to have a Deutz engine in it.
Blue F.
And they were horrible to drive. That was
I was gonna say,
awful.
now I'm wondering what are you talking about? A
It's
tractor or a crane or something?
a mobile crane, so a material handler. So there was
Oh,
similar to an excavator, but the rams on the booms are not designed for digging. They're designed for lifting material.
yeah, okay.
I think Liebherr call them LH series, which is like load handler.
Yeah, the LH60 and the LH90s.
So the last one I did was a 923 LH and a 924. But I don't think there was technically LH then, it was just the 923, 924. And then they've brought out the new version which had the LH on it. But yeah, the load handlers, material handlers, we used to just call them mobile cranes. And 924 was the biggest one I ever operated. I much prefer the Liebers over the brand I shall not name.
I'm gonna Google it.
It's
Try finding out.
FUCHS.
I can see why YouTube might pick that up as something else.
Yeah, that were the worst cranes we had at work. I used to hate driving those or operating them.
Oh, those. And they're blue.
Yeah. Well, the one we had was blue. I don't know if all their stuff is blue.
It looks like it.
They do some really big, like mining equipment as well.
The tracks, and then that name that shall not be named.
Terex, I think, is the company
Yeah,
they own there.
Terex.
Like the
And
main.
then that Terex, and then the name that shall not be named.
Want to get clobbered a 3-hour stream and then get demonetized just for one word.
We're trying to pronounce a company name.
Yeah, I don't know. They probably wouldn't demonetize, but they probably wouldn't run certain ads on there.
Are they so strict?
Well, some companies just don't want their ads shown on videos that contain inappropriate language. Some companies aren't too fussed. So it just depends. But if you've got bad language in your video, you don't necessarily get demonetized unless it's abusive or racist. But you'll limit how many advertisers are willing to put ads on your video.
Oh. Okay.
Not this far in the streaming though, I don't think ads show up.
I hope not.
Unless I manually go and add them in after, which I'd never be bothered to do. 'Cause it's like going
Sometimes-
through 3 hours. I don't know when people sit through the whole 3 hours to watch back the stream.
Sometimes when I'm like watching a video and I break it or stop it and then want to watch later, I start and then it immediately starts counting down for an ad.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
Yeah, when you accidentally click off a video and then go back and it starts showing an ad straight away, it's like...
Yeah, and the thing is we always get 2 ads.
Yeah, I've noticed on YouTube at the moment, nearly every video you get 2 ads at the start at the moment.
The thing is, it makes them 15 seconds, so they're non-skippable.
No, mine are usually 5 second, 2 ads at 5 seconds.
Yeah, but
And
here they
they're
can do what they want.
non-skippable, but they're only 5 seconds long.
Yeah, no, but here they can do what they want. It differs from country to country too.
Like I said, I use ad blocker, but if everybody used ad blocker, I wouldn't be making videos because I'd never earn any money.
I use ad blocker on my PC, but I watch time lapses on the TV and I don't
Yeah.
have ad blocker on there.
I try not to put too many ads during the video on mine, but sometimes I don't know why YouTube seem to just ignore me and then do what they want to do. It's like I go back and check a video after and it's showing up there's like 4 or 5 mid-roll ads when there should only be like 2. I think we'll bale up the rest of the straw because we don't really need much more than that. The cows are fully topped up.
You gonna do the baling next time?
Now I'll finish it off. There's not much left to do, is there? We'll leave the bale, collect the bales up next time, or you want to start collecting them up while I finish off baling?
There's a bit. Quite.
I'll
Depends.
leave that there. I'll put that away next time. Oh, crop rotation perfect, 115% on the grass. Crop rotation perfect on that one as well.
Nice.
So I have also added the crop rotation mod, which was released today. I don't know why that problem in multiplayer when you jump in a vehicle and it automatically starts reversing.
Never had that.
I've had it a few times on here when you jump in a vehicle and all of a sudden it just shoots off before you've even pressed anything. Yeah, so we'll finish the straw off and then we'll call it quits for tonight because we're at 10 past 11. I need to go and let the dogs out
Yes, I have to go to bed soon.
and get to sleep. So we've still got 46 people watching, so thank you for everyone that's stuck around this long. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you have, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. I'll be back tomorrow with the Western Worlds tomorrow's video. That's already uploaded, ready to go. So that'll be out normal time tomorrow. 45 it shows on mine. It may vary. Currently it's showing 45 viewers, so 45. And one of those is Storm.
Yes, indeed.
We used to get that on we used to do the Google Hangouts, and sometimes we'd live stream them. And you're like, oh, we got 15 people watching, and like 6 of those were the people that were in the stream. 'Cause we
The
had
thing
it on
is-
playback so we could keep an eye on the chat.
Yeah, I got an eye on the chat to see if there are spammers and stuff like that.
Bear Rock login. Bear Rock login. Hopefully, we'll be back next week. Yeah, the viewers all bounce around. It's like dropped down to 40 now. Now I've said I'm finishing. Everyone's like, that's it. Let's go.
Well, you've got 100+ likes, so
That's good. Thank you to everyone that has smashed the like button. I appreciate that. So yeah, Western Worlds tomorrow, No Man's Land Friday. I keep forgetting it's Wednesday today because we've been streaming on Tuesdays quite a bit recently. Next week, I don't know about the live stream next week yet.
Wednesday suits me best.
Yeah,
But
I'd prefer Wednesdays. It just depends on the football. With the World Cup coming up, they're obviously getting as many games in as they possibly can. So there's a lot of midweek games at the moment.
yeah, if possible Wednesday, if not Thursday.
Usually it's either Tuesdays or Wednesdays for the midweek games.
Yeah,
I'll just check now. I don't know if there's a match next week. Let's have a look at the football fixtures for next Tuesday and Wednesday. Nope. No football. There is football on, but not West Brom.
Big T, do you know how many hours of daylight we have now?
D-Dog, thank you very much for the subscription. I hope you enjoy the content.
Is it like 12 hours or something? Or 11 hours?
Morning to evening.
Yes, I think it gets light at like 9 and it's dark at 7.
Yeah, but the sun rises much earlier. But the bright daylight is maybe
Yeah.
from 8 to
Me go on the
6, 7.
weather map. The weather map is never right, but it says something, so that's good. Sunrise at 8, sunset at 18, so we've 10 hours of sun. That's not much. And it's only gonna decrease.
Yep. Well, we've got. I think it's the weekend after this one coming. The clocks change, so you know when you start getting into the dark mornings.
Yes.
You have summer and winter time in England too? I thought that was Norway, you think?
No, everywhere it has it. Everywhere in the world, I think.
Yeah, ours change. It's usually the last weekend in October they go backwards an
Yes.
hour,
That's gonna make it even darker in the mornings.
and then goes forward an hour in March.
We have a riddle in Norway. We say that when this garden furniture is going out, clock is going forward, and when the garden furniture is going in, the clock is going back.
I don't bother taking the garden furniture in or out.
I have to do that.
Well, I leave it, and then when I go to jump off the balcony in the deep snow, sometimes there's a table in the way.
Yeah, ours stays outside all year round. Just put covers over it. We don't have space to store it inside.
Yeah, no covers here either. Snow covers it. I've never broken anything yet. Not even the mailbox.
I doubt we'll get any snow this year. It's probably more early next year.
Last year I went at a ramming speed towards the mailbox by accident because it was under snow.
Yeah.
I didn't break it, luckily. My neighbor, he backed over the mailbox with the tractor, and it was flat like a pancake.
Well, we don't have mailboxes, we have letterboxes.
Yeah, it depends. We've got a box where they put the post.
Yeah.
You
Right.
can call it the post box.
I'm not going to go around picking up all the little bits. I know some people get triggered by that, but to me it's a waste of time. So we'll call it quits there, as we've just made our, what was that, 50-second bale. So I'll switch that off. That weird thing reversing again. Right, so big thank you to everyone that's watched this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. Big thank you to Big T Farmer, Storm and Stevie for helping out.
No problem.
No problem.
No problem.
Really appreciate you taking the time to come on the stream and help out this evening. So if you have enjoyed it, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you do want to watch the time-lapse version and the time-lapse version of the previous streams, then check out Stevie's channel, Steve 4K Gaming. There's a link in the video description down below, and I'll post a link in the chat in a sec, so you can go back and re-watch the streaming from Stevie's point of view and see all the stuff he was doing this evening as well. So yeah, we'll be back sometime next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. Which is best for you, Stevie? Storm, you said Wednesday.
I honestly, I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind, but Wednesday suits best if possible.
Yeah, I can do it. So next week, Wednesday is fine for me. So there's no football on. Although the football was probably not worth watching last night, to be honest. It's a bit disappointing again. But hey ho, still got to give him my support. Somebody's got to. So TC saying thanks for the stream, Sim, Stevie, Storm, and Big T Farmer. Yeah, we'll say probably next Wednesday we'll be back. I'll just go check Super Strength's not on, or send the Kubota flying across the map. Yeah, so. Tomorrow, Western Worlds, and it'll alternate, so No Man's Land Friday. Hopefully I should get some videos up this weekend. I've missed the last few weekends because I've been so busy. Also having the issue with losing videos and not feeling very well. So hopefully I can get back to getting videos up this weekend. So if there are, it'll just alternate between the Western Worlds and No Man's Land until that's finished. So big thank you again to everyone that's watched this evening, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.